was working in the lab late one night when my eyes beheld an eerie sight. For my monster from his slab began to rise, and suddenly, to my surprise,
he did the mash.
He did the monster mash.
The monster mash.
It was a graveyard smash.
He did the mash.
It caught on in a flash.
He did the mash.
He did the monster mash.
It's a little bit too early for that, but it is a good song. Yo, guys! Fears, audience fears. Back at it again with another live. I hope you guys are doing great. Hope you guys are doing awesome. Hope you guys are doing fantastic. Coffee first. Coffee first. In my Superman mug. Oh, yeah. That is some good coffee, my friends. Anyway, it's been kind of a rainy day today. I don't know if you guys can hear the rain, but it was raining. Now it's stopped. Now it's just drizzling. But it's been kind of rainy all day in sunny Florida. Well, as always, the host with the most, back at it again with another live. Got a lot of interesting topics today. Right off the bat, let's call Mr. Lantern. I hope he's been having a good day. I've been having an okay day. I'm a little tired. Work was pretty crazy. But I did finish Anaconda last night, and today I watched Killdozer. Very interesting film, Killdozer. So those are the two movies that we're going to be reviewing today on the Fears podcast. And I got a whole bunch of other stuff. Today's thumbnail, I just found just June 26th, a pink background. So, because there's nothing really going on June 26th. Anyway, let me call Lantern, see how he's doing. See what he's been up to. Probably napping. Nap. I was napping earlier, and it was fantastic. It was a nice little nap. Oh man. As you can tell, I need more sleep. I try to catch up on my sleep on the weekends. All right. Lantern. Yo, what's up?
Me, Banjo.
Yo, Banjo, what's up, twin? What's going on, twin? What up, twin? Banjo, get your head.
Yeah.
Banjo, get your head out of your ass. Get out of Lantern's toilet,
Yeah.
and go get Lantern.
Okay, here, man, here it is. Yeah, what's up?
Yo, what's up, twin? What's going on, twin? What up, twin? Lantern, why is Banjo always using your bathroom? He's stinking up the place. He's going nuts.
Yeah.
I just don't get it. Just kick him out of there, Lantern. Be like, this is my bathroom. You're not using my bathroom. Get out of here.
Yeah.
Lantern, how was your day so far?
Good, how's your day?
It's going okay. It's going all right.
When it came to my screen last night, you want to talk to somebody in my panel?
The what's up?
You want to talk to somebody on my panel last night?
Well, I just didn't feel like coming in because everybody was taking a rip at me, Lantern. Everybody was making fun of me, so
yeah,
I didn't want to come in and cause any chaos. So I just thought,
I
thought the more mature thing to do would just be to go to bed. I barely watched your live, Lantern. I only caught like the front of it, and I caught a little bit of the middle, and that was about it. So I didn't catch.
Cut the screen down, or you just not come still?
I don't know. I'll let you know, Lantern. I'll
Okay.
let you know. I may come in tonight. I may not. I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see. Because that documentary's coming out tonight.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna watch it. So I'm kind of weary, So I mean, I hope it's just all a big elaborate prank. I hope it's not 5 hours.
Yeah.
I don't know what to expect though. So I'll definitely probably watch your stream, but from the shadows. Always from the shadows. I don't know, Lantern. I may just skip it tonight. I'm just not really in the mood. Not really in the mood. So, yeah, I just thought it'd be more mature. It has nothing to do with you, Lantern.
Yeah.
Randall got quite mad at me.
Oh my God.
Well, the thing is, Randall, he kind of over embellished it. You know what I'm saying? I only sent him one message. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
All right, here's the message. Here's the message that I sent Randall. So I got some food, Lantern. I came home. I had my phone in my hand. I had my my charging cord in my hand. I had my food and my soda and everything in my hand. Right?
Yeah.
So I couldn't send him the link right away. Couldn't send him the link right away. And I had my phone like kind of in my hand like this, right? So I had all the other stuff in my hands. So he shoots me a message. Hey, Fierce, can you send me Lantern's link? Where is Lantern? And then I'm setting my stuff down, and right off the bat, he didn't even give me a chance to, message him back. So all of a sudden, I get question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, like within 30 seconds. Within 30 seconds. So I took a photo. So here it is. So here's the whole message. That I sent just one little paragraph. I said, Randall, I'm doing something right now, which is I was putting all my stuff down. You got to learn patience, dude. I said, but Lantern put it on unlisted. I said, because a bunch of trolls always strike his lives when he does his live streams, whenever he goes live. I said, I will give you the live stream in a minute. So as I'm walking over to my computer, Lantern, to do that, I already see that he's in your chat. And I said, well, he got it somehow. And he came in and said, like Zach gave it to him. So before he came in, I saw him in the chat. That's what I was trying to say, excuse me. So I saw him in your chat.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, well, he already got it then, if he's in Lantern's chat. And so then I wrote back, well, never mind, you got the link. That's all I said to him. And he said I was blowing him up and all that, so I sent him, let's count, Lantern. I sent 3 messages. I sent him the, Randall, I'm doing something, you got to learn patience, dude. I said, Lantern put it on unlisted because a bunch of trolls always strike his lives whenever he does his live streams. And whenever he goes live, I'll give you the stream link in a minute. And then I said, well, never mind. That's the second message. And then the third message is you already got the link. So I called him and said, hey, Randall, how'd you get the link? And he goes, oh, Zach gave it to me. I said, oh, okay. I said, and then I said, Randall, I said, I just came in through the door. I said, I was getting all my stuff. I said, I had a bunch of crap in my hand. So it was a lack of communication. You know what I'm saying, Lantern? It was a lack of communication why me and Randall got upset with each other. Yeah. And so, and Randall has this thing of always, like, correcting me. It's very annoying. I know I'm not perfect. Like, he said he gets extremely mad when I get behind on the chat. It happens. Every streamer gets behind on the chat. Lantern,
behind the chat when I was turning in there.
Yeah, but the thing is,
my chat.
But the
comments.
But the thing is, Lantern, is even though I get behind on the chat, I always go back and read everyone's chat.
My comments sometimes, I don't read them sometimes.
Well, I mean, I try to read them as much as I can, Lantern, but I always, like, but hang on, Lantern. Hang on.
My comments, Fears.
But I do read them, Lantern, as many as I can. What I'm trying to say is no matter how far I get behind, I always scroll back up, I read everyone's comments, and Randall said last night that he gets very agitated with that. Everybody, Randall's gotten behind on the comments. You've gotten behind on the comments. So is Zach. I mean, no one's perfect. And then he says that I don't always read them right, which is true. I mean, I try to read them as correctly as possible. But if I'm that far behind, I kind of skim through them. And like the other day, Vic said, "Hey, Fears, did you read that book?" Instead of reading, "Hey, Fears, did you read that book?" I just responded and said, "Oh, no, Vic, I didn't read that book." Or he asked me about a movie or something. So that's why that's how I catch up on the chat. And Randall thinks that he always has to correct me on everything, and it's very annoying. And so while I was on the phone, I said, Randall, I said, I've asked you to stop correcting me. I said, that is so annoying. And it's about every little minute detail. You know what I'm saying, Lantern? Like like I have to be perfect, and I'm not perfect, and I never will be perfect. I've never corrected Randall on how on all the stuff that he gets wrong, because I know how much annoying it is. And so he didn't want to hear me say, and I was literally halfway through. I said, "Hey Randall," I said, "You're doing that again in my chat. Can you please?" And I was going to be like, "Can you please stop it?" And I didn't even get it, and he slams down the phone. So it was very melodramatic, and he over dramatized the situation. And I did not blow him up. I blew him up after the fact, when he was lying, because I was like, I did not send him thousands of messages. I sent him 3, and I can prove it. Here we go. That's 1. That's 2, and that's 3. 3 messages. That's it.
Yeah.
That's 3 messages. Now, I will say, after he lied and said, "Oh, Fears was going nuts on me, and he was blowing me up, and da-da-da-da-da," then I blew up on him. But so he's very upset about me now.
That's it.
Lantern, can you pause the echo? I knew what you were doing, Lantern. You love that echo, Lantern. So then it was a big misunderstanding, because I'm not making fun of Randall right now. It was a big misunderstanding. So he got mad, I got mad, and then I told Randall I don't want to talk, for at least a week or two, because I knew if we would have talked last night, it wouldn't solve anything, because whenever people are angry, you can't talk. You know what I'm saying? Like whenever someone's angry. So, but I never said that I'm perfect. Like I know I get behind on the chat sometimes. I try to read as many comments as I possibly can, because I love my fans. But Randall cannot expect me to be perfect, because Randall's not perfect. Joey's not perfect. You're not perfect, Lantern. Nobody is perfect, and I like being John Fears, and so I try. I can only do so much. So it's unfortunate, but he definitely over dramatized the entire situation last night. That's exactly what happened, verbatim. And so I sent him 3, and so then he kept messaging me after he got off of your live, and I told him 4 times, "Randall, you need to leave me alone. Like I'll talk to you whenever I'm ready." So I probably won't talk to him for like a week or 2, and then once everybody's calm, because I'm calm right now. I haven't called Randall any names, and I'm not gonna call Randall any names. But I mean, I'm still upset about the situation, because he over dramatized it. He blew it out of proportion. I sent him 3 messages. I wasn't blowing him up. I wasn't going nuts on him like he stated. So yeah, and then I loved how he said that when people send me fan mail, I just take. I definitely give back a lot. Like you sent me so much of that candy, Lantern. It's a massive box. You don't mind if I share some of that candy with Dave and Zach, because I won't be able to eat all that. Because 1, if I ate all that, I would get a tummy ache. 2, I'm trying to lose weight. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I asked Dave and Zach, "Hey, do you want some?" I'm definitely going to keep some. I give back on the podcast book around Thanksgiving and Christmas. I sent you a gift, Lantern, on your birthday. I sent you a Christmas card. So I sent you a birthday gift, a birthday card last year. I sent you a Christmas gift and a Christmas card. I bought Boo his favorite movie, Excalibur. So I definitely give back. And see, Randall forgets about all that stuff, But I do give back. Like I give people all the Fears Man stickers. I mean, I try to give back as much as I can. Randall hasn't gave back anything to his fans, so I don't know what he's bitching about. So I definitely give back a lot to my fans. I do a show every day. That's me giving back. I thank you. I thank the fans. I give them back. What's the word? I give them back. Gratefulness and thankfulness for every single sticker donation. I mean, I give back a lot, and I'm not trying to. I wasn't even trying to start any, shit today. I wasn't even going to bring up the Randall thing, but since you brought it up, I thought, oh, well, this will be a good time to tell the whole story, you know? Like, and me and Randall have gotten into little tiffs before, Lantern. Not every single friend, you're always happy. You're going to have little tiffs, you know? But people make me out to be worse than I already, they make me out to be like this bad guy, this demon, or I don't know what you want to call it, but I'm not always angry and screaming and stuff, and I definitely was not screaming and going nuts last night. So he over-dramatized the situation beyond belief. I sent him 3 messages. And again, it was just lack of communication. It was very late because I went and got something to eat. And Lantern, I wasn't trying to sabotage your live. I was just hungry. And I thought, oh, I'll just go live because I love Burger King, you know?
Yeah, but you on my stream.
Plus that hot girl was there, Lantern.
When I was streaming, you went live.
That hot girl was there, Lantern. So, yeah. But anyway, so were you that mad? Were you that mad, Lantern?
Kinda, yeah.
Okay, well, I promise. I will never do that again, Lantern. I promise.
Okay.
I promise. You know, because I stream every day, and, you know, you only get 2 days a week. So I do apologize, Lantern. Next time, you know, I'll probably just listen to your live. I'll go get something to eat, and then I'll drive home, you know?
Yeah.
Because you wouldn't have got mad if I would have just listened to your live and then got something to eat and then came back, you know? But I apologize, Lantern. Do you accept my apology?
Yeah.
Yeah. Lantern, I'm only human, like you're only human, you know?
Yeah.
Even Larry. Larry's not perfect. You know, Randall's not perfect. No one expects me to be perfect. The only people that consider themselves perfect is trolls. You know, trolls think they're perfect in every little way. I'm a sweet little golden angel. I've never done anything wrong in my life. You know, so I don't blame Randall. You know, Randall gets frustrated sometimes. I get frustrated sometimes. It was a lack of communications, but I 1,000,000,000% did not like blow up on him. I sent him 3 messages, you know. After he started lying about the situation, then of course I got mad and he got mad and I blew up on him. But the initial, hey Fierce, can you send me the link? Absolutely not. I did not blow up on him. But anyway, so that's my piece on it. So Landon, what have you been doing all day?
And then I just got me at Sonic got me some pet ties and a footlong cheese coney and some ice cream.
Nice. I didn't even know they had Sonic driveways in Texas.
They had Sonic in Texas.
I did not know that. Oh man.
Yeah.
It's been a while since I've had Sonic. The last time I had Sonic, 2 times, Lantern. They had a Sonic. Yeah. They had a Sonic in Arizona where I went to film school, and then they had a Sonic in Chesterfield, Missouri, and I had it there a long time ago. It's been years since I've had a Sonic, but Sonic's good food. Though they have good hot dogs, good hamburgers. I got home from work and I had a bowl of cereal. I had Frosted Flakes. You ever had that?
Yeah.
Frosted Flakes are good, man. Lunch, I had a frozen dinner. I had some spaghetti and meatballs, and then I haven't had any dinner yet. I'll probably eat dinner after the live. So yeah. Lantern, did you enjoy your nap?
Yeah, did you?
Ooh, I had a nice nap. I got home at 9, and I slept from 9 to about 1. So, pretty good. All right, Lantern. Well, thanks a lot for letting me explain everything. Again, I wasn't going to bring up the Randall thing, but you know, I won't say anything about it because I don't want to make Randall and everybody else more upset than they already are. But that's exactly what happened, and I mean, I'm sure me and Randall will talk, you know, but I'll probably give him a week or 2 because I know Randall's still upset, or I would assume he is. I'm still upset a little bit because, you know, I did not do what he said I did, you know. Yeah. Anyway. All right, spread the links, and I'll see you in a minute, all right? All right, Lantern, you know what to do. Say it, Lantern. There you go, Lantern. Good job. Oh, my God. Oh, Lantern. Lantern. That guy's great. All right. Well, there it is. Well, it seems like he's doing a pretty good day. Like I said, I'm having an all right day. I thought about skipping today, but I was like, nah, I better not. I did. I thought about skipping, but I was like, I'm like, I better not. So yeah. Anyway, today's topics. I'm going to take a break from D-Man's, and I'm going to review some Strongbear19s. D-Man, I already checked. He hasn't made any new videos. So, D-Man, get to work. Get to work. I'm going to review these two movies. I finished Anaconda last night before I went to work. Today, I watched Killdozer. I got this one from Spooky Empire. It was on that guy's table. Not the guy that Dave knows. That's Dave's friend. That's I got this one from Dave's. I got this one from Dave's friend, Ahsoka. Well, they say season 1, but it only had 1 season, so I got this from Dave's friend. I'm talking about the other guy. The other guy, I forgot his name, but Dave served in the Army. This guy, he had a whole bunch of horror movies and action films and old cartoons and shit like that. And Dave said, "Oh, you served in the Army." And he goes, "Oh, I served in the Navy." So that guy had white hair. I'll be honest, that guy had more selections than Dave's friend. But I will say, Dave's friend had some great selections. Like, I didn't even know they put this on Blu-ray. So I was like, oh, shit. I'm like, oh, yeah, give me that. I'm like, I love Star Wars. So definitely going to check that out at some point. So that's where I got that one. So we're going to review those 2 movies. And then I think last night, Vic said something about Punk Rock said if you could be in any film or something, which one would it be? Well, I thought, I'll do another one. If I could be in any action films, which ones would I be in? So I thought, I'll just take Punk Rocks and I'll switch it to action films. And then I'm going to do the top 10 film classes that I enjoyed. Like, I loved film school a lot. The only thing I didn't like about film school is my little class of group of people. Man, there was a lot of egos rolling around. And, oh, man. Some of those people in my class I liked. Some of those people I did not like, So, really, most of my classes I loved. That was some of the best 4 years of not only education, that I ever had, but it was a lot of fun. And I've always liked school. Always. Ever since I was a little kid, I have no problem learning stuff. I've always liked school. Some people like school. Some people don't like school. But I always enjoyed school ever since kindergarten to now. I like, even now I like learning stuff. Like when you guys teach me stuff, you're like, "Hey, Fierce, did you know about this?" I'm like, "Oh shit." I'm like, "That's cool. I did not know about that. That's cool." So I've always enjoyed learning about whatever. I've always been very curious. Like, oh, I wonder what this does. I wonder what that does. Ever since I was a little kid, I've always been curious. Like, find out about certain stuff. That's why, we always talk about Area 51. I'm like, will we ever find out? Probably not in my lifetime what's in that building. But, of course, I'm like any other human. I'm curious, like, what the fuck is in that building? Like, is it really just aircraft? Or is it both? Like, government aircrafts, that they're working on? Plus, is there, like, an underground bunker with shitloads of alien, like, specimens and saucers and all that other crap? I'm like, could be. Nobody really knows because the government really doesn't tell us shit about it. So yeah. Anyway, top 10 film classes. Here we go. All right, let's open up the chat and I'll get caught up. Shitloads of alien, like, specimens and... All right, there we go. Thank you for the 2 likes. I appreciate that. All right. So, as always, I'm going to get caught up now, and I'll try to read them. I promise. I promise. I'll read them precisely, to the T. I'll do my very best, because if I don't read them precisely, all hell will break loose. So I promise. If Lantern says the cat, I promise I'll read it just like that. Because if I don't, then all hell will break loose. So there we are. Okay. Here we go. Yo, what's up, Pixel? Good to see you. How are the squirrels, D-Man? I'm sure they're good. Punk Rock, what's up? I could care less about your balls being itchy. So I'm not going to read that. What's up, Pixel? Dave, look It's a second stream waiting. Oh, is Dave live? Is he? Hang on. Is he? Did Dave go live? Hang on. Is that what you mean by that? Let me have a look. I don't care if Dave goes live. Strongbear19. Dave's got some cool lives on his channel for sure. Strongbear19. Let's see. Is he live? No, he's not live. Okay, I was just curious. All right, let's see here. What's up, Pretend Stories? The floor Blu-rays definitely needs a bookshelf, Lantern. Look at it. I know. I do. Well, I want to fill all this up, and then I'll get a bookshelf. I promise. Yo, what's up, Yakov? Thank you for the stars. Howdy, Fears. Howdy. Thank you for the 100, Yakov. All right, let's call Lantern. Give Lantern a call. Well, howdy, Tina. Howdy, Dave. Well, thank you, Lantern. Howdy, Lantern. Let's see here. Cave sent Cubby Bear. Thank you. I appreciate that. Cave, I hope you're doing good. What's up, Jen? Good to see you. Let's see. Tylenol says, howdy, Lampy. Howdy, Annie Kate. Howdy, Pretend Stories. Anyway, let's see here. Lantern, how did you learn to type so fast? Pretty good, dude. Yeah, Lantern types pretty fast. He's definitely pretty fast at it. Definitely pretty fast. So, yeah. Pixel says, hey, Lampster. Where is Dave's shield? Oh, Dave's got a shield. Dave's my only mod. Dave's my only mod. What the hell? He definitely has a shield. He does. Oh, wait a minute. Where is Dave's shield? Hang on. I did not unmod Dave. Hang on. Give me a second here. Give me 1 second here. Oh, come on, man. The internet is crap whenever it rains. Hang on. One thing, you should open the chat when the stream starts. Then don't look at it until after the call because it cuts off a bunch. I will do that, Yak. I will do that because I try to read as much as I possibly can. So, yeah. Lambie gets all the treats. Oh, there it is. Yeah, see, Dave's got his shield. There we go. There are several Sonics in Orlando. Oh, nice. Well, we need to go to one. I miss our Sonic. They always bring it back and start. Great. Then the staff gets replaced with thugs who work slow, and they shut down. Happens 3 times here. Damn. Well, that sucks. That was weird because on Dave's message at the top, he had no shield. Then when Dave says there are several Sonics in Orlando, he's got a shield. That's weird. I'm going to call him and ask him because I never took Dave's shield away. Never. Let's see. Lantern says, kick Yak off the panel. No, I will not do that because Yak is my friend, Lantern. And Lantern, you shouldn't be kicking Yak off the panel. You shouldn't be kicking him off. Yak, when is this madness going to stop? I ask you. When is it going to stop, huh? Unbelievable. Lantern, you're a prankster. Prankster, Lantern. Yak shouldn't have to put up with that crap, Lantern. Unbelievable. Hang on. I just want to clarify something. Because that was weird. Yo, what's up, Dave?
Yo.
Hey, I got a question. It was so weird. Maybe it was a glitch. I have no idea. If you scroll up in the chat, it says Strongbear sent gold for 10 jewels, and it didn't show your shield. But then if you go down and where you said there are several Sonics in Orlando, it shows your shield. And I was like, Because
What
Cave.
it is if you do if you said something like a GIF or something,
Uh-huh.
it doesn't do the shield.
Oh, okay.
The notification of that.
Because okay. Because Cave.
Do a chat,
Okay.
and there your shield shows up.
Because Cave was kind of worrying me because he was like, he said, "What the? Where's Dave's shield?" And I was like, "I didn't unmod him." I'm like, "Did YouTube unmod him?" I was like, "Oh shit!" I'm like, Dave's my only mod, and you do a really good job at being a mod, Dave. Like, you're very fair. You always ask me, "Hey, Fear, should I get rid of that guy? Should I time this person out?" And and I work with you with the mod stuff, so
Yeah.
I never knew that. See, I learned something today. I thought no matter what you sent, like a message or a gift or whatever, I thought it always just kept. See, that I love learning stuff because I had no idea. Wow.
One of the comments Yakov made was, go ahead, when you first come live, go ahead and open up the chat.
I need to do that and then call Lantern.
That way you can, and be able to watch the chat as you're talking, because sometimes we're answering questions that you brought up with Lantern or other things.
Because that was one thing that Randall said, and I'm like, everybody gets behind. Even Yak gets behind on the chat. Everybody does. I mean, I try to read as much, and then sometimes he says I paraphrase. This is what I actually do. Let's say, like the other day, Vic asked me about a movie or a book, and instead of saying, "Hey, Fierce, did you watch that movie or read that book?" I just look at it and I answer Vic and say, "Oh, no, I did not read that book or movie," or whatever he asked, to shorten it and then to continue on with the chat. You know? Like, no one's perfect. And I've asked Randall a million times, you know, I'm not perfect, Randall. You're not perfect. Stop, like, correcting me. I mean, I have to, according to Randall, I have to get everything right. Even, like, the tiniest, like, smallest tiny little detail. That's wrong, Fears. You're wrong. You know, you got to read it like this. You got to do this. And I'm like, Randall, I never said I'm perfect. I never will be perfect. I'm like, dude, that's why I never correct Randall, because I know it's annoying, you know, and that gets under my wick. It would get under anyone's wig. If you were doing a live, Dave, and I sat either next to you or in the chat, Dave, you got that wrong. Dave, fuck you. You need to say it this way. You know, I mean, that shit would get annoying real quick. You know what I'm saying? That shit is so annoying. You know? So now, I probably won't hear from Randall for about a week or two because he's that mad, you know? And he over-dramatized the situation. I literally sent him 3 messages, and he probably doesn't like that I proved him wrong. I sent him 1, 2, 3, the initial thing. Then when he got the link and he went in there and, oh, Fears is this and Fears is that, I was like, well, now I'm getting mad because he's over-dramatizing the situation. And so, yeah, then I blew up on him because I'm like, Randall, that's wrong. That's a lie. You over-dramatized that. I'm like, that's not what happened. And I proved it. But anyway. So I'm going to take your advice, Dave. I'll probably call him in about a week or two. I'm sure it'll be fine. I mean, me and Randall have argued about far more important things than this little mishap. But, yeah. All right, I just wanted to make sure, Dave, because I was like, I didn't get rid of your mod status because now I see it. But
Let me test, and I'll just time Lantern out for 10 seconds.
No, don't. Okay, man, you're scaring me, Dave. I was like, no, don't time out Lantern. Like, World War 18 will ensue because they'll be like, what the fuck?
I know.
Like, why did you time out Lantern? I'm like, no. I'm like, you don't have to do that.
No, I ain't gonna do that.
That was funny, Dave. That gave me.
Lantern will time himself out.
You know, that was funny, Dave. That gave me a little giggle. All right. All right, well, I'm going to go. I'm glad you still have your shield because I was like, I never unmodded Dave. I'm like, what's going on here? But it's kind of interesting. You would think that YouTube would just allow you to just keep your shield whether you gift or not. That's kind of weird.
I think what it is, the gift and the super chats are slightly different than the mod status.
Okay. That's interesting. All right, well, I'll let you go, Dave. I appreciate it. Thanks.
All right.
Peace. All right. Well, that's interesting. I did not know that. All right. Well, let's get back to the chat here. Start off on rollerblades and all happy and fast to. What'd you say you want? That's right. You know what, Pixel? I will say this. I've always had a very enjoyable experience at Sonic. I've never had a bad experience at Sonic. So I like their food. It's been a long time since I've had it. But yeah. Anyway. There we go. Dave's back. Yep. Welcome back, Dave. Crown check, panel check. Oh, I will in a minute, Lantern. I will. Let me catch up with the chat. Killdozer. Oh, yeah. Oh, do you like Killdozer, Tylenol? It was very interesting. It was very interesting. It is a horror movie, but it's more of a horror monster movie. So, yeah. Dave, please explain to Fears if he waits this long to open up the chat, it cuts off the beginning. Well, now I know that, Yak. And from now on, before I'll open up the chat, I'll say hello to you guys, and then I'll be like, give me a minute, guys. I'm going to call Lantern and see how his day was, because Lantern is my friend. I check on Lantern every day just to be like, hey, Lantern, what's up? You having a good day? You doing all right, buddy? You know? Chat, flow. It's fine, Yak. He can always rewatch the stream once the chat. No, because, because I try to get to as many of your guys' chats as possible, because you guys are my audience, and I don't want to not read your comments. The only time I won't read a comment or time somebody out, if it's a like a disgusting comment, or if it's bad, or if it's trolly, then I'll just skip over it. But yeah. Anyway, then read every single thing. I will. Thank you for your service, Dave. Flow it up, folks. Oh yeah. Let's get the chat flowing like a river. Oh yeah. Watch. Lurk. View. Landon, you're going nuts. Watch it up, folks. Lurk it up, folks. View it up, folks. Like it up, folks. Landon, you're going nuts. Anyway. Don't forget Vision's RB video. Oh, I won't. That's the one I'm going to be reviewing. I'm going to review that one, and I'm going to be reviewing some of Dave's. So, you. Yeah, so. Well, I mean, you could always, you could always say it again, Yak. You know, you don't have to address it again. You know, I really want it to die. I said my piece. Randall said his piece. I think you should just let it die. So, but if you want to write it all again, I will read it all again. Because you said you missed all the comments I left about the Randy situation, or I can go back and read them. Like Cave said, you know, you missed all the comments I left about the Randy situation, so I have no choice but to address it on Lantern's panel thing. You don't have to address it. It has nothing to do with you, Yak. It really doesn't. You know, it has everything to do with me and Randall, and me and Randall will work it out. But I mean, if you want to say your 2 cents, by all means, say it in the chat. Thanks for the jewels. Thanks for the sparkles, Yak. D-Man, thank you for the 100. I appreciate that. Thank you. Check shield. Oh, I checked it. I definitely checked it, and I appreciate all the gifts. Let's see here. Yeah, it was a weird chat glitch. That's what I thought. But then once Dave explained it to me, Cave, I'm like, I never took away his shield. I'm like, Dave does a great job at moderating my chat. He's always done a good job. So, yeah. Anyway, I just don't think the shield shows up for certain. Yeah, well, that's what Dave told me. So, yeah. Yo, Punk Rock, what's up? Good to see you. I don't understand why you wouldn't want to be corrected if you're wrong. Not about every single minute detail, Yak. That gets annoying. I mean, every single tiny little thing. I've already told you guys, like, I'm not perfect. I try to read the chat as often as I can. I get behind. Sometimes I have difficulty. I've had difficulty ever since I was a kid, like sounding out like certain words, and so sometimes I mispronounce something. I'm not perfect. I try to be as perfect as possible. You know, it gets annoying after a while. It does, because Randall will not stop, and it's insane. I shouldn't. Everyone in this community thinks I have to be perfect. I'm not. I never will be. You'll never be perfect. Like, it gets old after a while, you know? So, anyway. I've said my piece. I'm moving on. So, I would appreciate it, Yak, if you would just leave it between me and Randall, you know? Because there's already too much drama in this community. I didn't say anything bad about Randall. I said, here's what really happened. He did over-dramatize it. I didn't call Randall any names, and I'm not going to call Randall any names. It's just bullshit what he did. So anyway. Let's see here. Yo, what's up, Biscuit? Good to see you. Hello, friends. Hello, Biscuit. Hello, Biscuit. Fangirl Kate says hello, Biscuit. Hi, Lampy. Hi, D-Man. How are you guys? Oh, I'm doing all right, Biscuit. I hope you're doing well. Chat is just moving lightning fast. Yeah, sometimes, like the other day, like right now, I've got 22 people watching. On a normal day, I'll have anywhere from maybe 9 to 11 people. That's a normal day for a Fear stream. On a really good day, like today and yesterday I had up to 24 people. If 24 people are watching, the chat is just flowing. So yeah, it's hard to keep up. It really is. I do my very best, you know. And I told you guys, and I told Dave, and I even told Randy, if I miss anything, there's a button that you can scroll up or down on the chat, and I'll eventually get to it. So yeah. Oh, here we go again with this shit. Hang on. And then I get behind on the chat when pizzas are being delivered. So, you know, it's going to be one of those days. Give me 1 second. Because I'll give you a name. There has to be a way to block my address or block my number, because this is insanity. I mean, it's been going on for 3 years now. I'm doing a live right now. They always do it while I'm doing a live. There has to be a way to block my address or block my number. Because it should happen. I feel bad for you guys. Like I've told them to stop.
I get it.
And like after Christmas, it'll probably be 3 years. And I feel so now you've wasted all your time, all your gas, and like all I can do is apologize. But your boss has to. Maybe your boss can't do something, but the corporate office must do something. I'm sure they get prank phone calls all the time.
Well, I can tell my boss to do something.
Yeah.
I would definitely suggest like on your end calling and being like, hey, I don't order pizza.
Oh, I mean, I wrote down some of the numbers and I physically called, you know.
Yeah.
But they do this a lot. So anyway, I'm gonna go. If you could just tell your boss, like it's. I mean, this is going on 3 years now.
Right.
All right, thanks,
Is it
man.
more than just Papa John's? Do you get other
No,
places?
it's all over. It's Papa. Sometimes it's Domino's. Sometimes it's that macro pizza or whatever that place is called. I mean, it's all they jump around.
They jump around.
The only time it's cool is sometimes my fans will feel bad, and I've gotten some free pizzas before.
I mean, hey, that works.
And I'm like, oh, cool, I have dinner tonight. But the other ones, I'm like, oh, great, I feel bad because now you've wasted your gas.
Right.
You're not going to get a tip,
Right.
and I'm not going to pay for something I didn't order. So, yeah. Anyway, have a nice day, man. I'm sorry.
Hey, you're all right. You have a good one.
You too. Have a very nice day. Oh, man. I hope that's the last one. So that's another reason. That's another reason why I get behind on the chat, because now I'm going to be very behind on the chat, and it interrupts the show because I have to get up. And I have to apologize to them. So that's another reason why I get, behind on the chat. Because now I'm probably really behind on the chat. But anyway, I hope that's the last one. Okay, where did I leave off? D-Man says, good biscuit, how are you? And then, let's see, Strongbear says, exactly. Dave, take a look. Good, D-Man, the weekend has begun. Oh, yeah, that's good. Yo, what's up, Adam? Good to see you. He says, wow. Hey, Adam. Let's see here. Strongbear19 says, hey, biscuit. Read it up, folks. It's Friday. Gotta get down on Friday. Oh, yeah. Iconic song. Thank you, Dave, for the star. I appreciate it. Hi, Biscuit. Hi, Lantern. Adam, good to see you. Well, just like England, it's rain. It's stopped now, but now it's drizzling. So, yeah. Hi, Biscuit. Hi, Lantern. I forgot the chat looks different when you see Lantern's comments. Let's see here. Let's see here. Oh, thanks, D-Man, for the star. Uncle Cave has you blocked, Lampy. Oh, I did not know that. My shield works. That it does, Dave. That it does. Let's see. Still want it so bad. Fangirl Kate, Sam's Club, Costco are far from me, so I'm gonna have to pony up for a case from one. Thing is, Pixel is like the reason why. Because whenever I was trained to be a manager, at Walmart, and then finally I got a better job. So, but as I was training to be a manager, they make you read Sam Walton's life, and it was actually his wife that said, "Oh, you're missing a big opportunity." I read it in his biography that him and his wife came up with, Costco does so well. You should make something like Costco. And he was like, "Well, I can't steal their idea." And she's like, "No, don't steal their idea, but surely we could call it something else." And so, Walmart stems from his last name, Walton. And then he was like, "Oh, Sam's Club." And she's like, "Oh, yeah, that'll work." But I remember reading about all that in his bio, in his biography book, and it was quite interesting. So without Costco, so Costco came first and then Sam's Club. So without Costco, you wouldn't have Sam's Club. I actually prefer Sam's Club. My mom used to have, whenever I lived with my mom and dad had a Costco card, and then it's much more cheaper at Sam's Club, I think. So either my dad got rid of my mom's Costco card, or my mom did, I don't remember, and my mom ended up getting a Sam's Club. So every time I go and visit, sometimes I go shopping with my mom, the week I visit, and I help her do the groceries and all that, and she loves Sam's Club, and I'm like, it's pretty nice. Plus, they have good pizza. They do. So, yeah. Let's see, I'm sorry, Kate. I don't read so good, so I need to read the chat to be clean and spam-free. Let's see. I hate going shopping, especially Walmart, but it sounds delicious. Anyway, I understand, Cave. Let's see, same here. And okay, sounds good. Yakov. Oh, I think that was towards me, Yakov. So yeah, you're more than welcome to write it again, Yakov, but it should be between me and Randall. I mean, Randall said his piece. I've said my piece. I'm going to leave Randall alone for like a week or two. I'll give him a call, and I'm sure it'll be fine. Let's see. Views are always good when the drama is hot. Yeah, but Adam, see, there's the thing. I know, but that pizza thing, it's been going on for 3 years now. I'm like, I get it, like, but it should be over. Like, I shouldn't have to deal with pizza deliveries for the rest of my life. It's insane, and that's another reason why I get behind on the check, is I have to get up, then I have to go talk and apologize, and that takes anywhere from 2 to 5 minutes. I mean, normally it takes about 2 minutes because they understand, but whenever they ask a lot of questions, like that guy was asking a lot of questions, like, oh no, I need my money. I was like, I didn't order it, sir. And then he's like, well, now I'm out of a tip. I said, I understand you're out of a tip, but I said, it's not my problem. I apologize. I'm like, I didn't order it. I said, I'm not going to pay for something, you know. So then I have to, so it's longer, but I don't like any drama, Adam. I mean, I already get enough. I wish, if I could snap my fingers and have all the drama go away, I would in a heartbeat. So, anyway. No, I'm not doing that, Pixel. I'm not going to lean into drama. I want to be drama-free. I really do. I'm not going to harness it. Anyway. Is it you send the pizzas? Lantern would never do that to me. Lantern would never do. I really want an epic stuffed crust from Papa John's. I haven't had it. So, yeah. Lampy, do you think Mr. Beast is the pizza bandit? It's probably a bunch of trolls, you know? Because I've noticed whenever Fears behaves themselves, then there's no pizza. If I misbehave or if I say something they don't like, then it's pizza, 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 you know? So, anyway. I don't, Kate. That's not true. I don't have a drama channel. Like, my channel is for community and fun and laughter and anything nerd. That's initially why I made my 2 channels. And really, I was only going to have 1 channel. But I don't remember who. Someone said, you should separate your channels. Excuse me for a second. And so then I put all my vlog and my streams on one. So that's why I made Fears vlogs. But at one time, everything was on the main channel. All right. Well, thanks, Lana, for all the tomatoes, buddy. Let's see here. LOL. No, I didn't get a sub this time. No subs. Not this time. Let's see here. I'm epic, I'm stuffed, and I'm crusty. Order me. I've heard good things, though. So, yeah. But anyway. Oh, well, thanks for the pepper, Strong Bear. So, yeah. So, anyway. Yo, what's up, Zach? Good to see you. Good to see you. Let's see. I'm trying to catch up here. How is this pizza guy? He was very nice. He wasn't disrespectful. The guy was very nice. Thanks, Strong Bear, for all the peppers. I appreciate it. Dave, you are the pepper master, though. I'm not going to take that crown away from you. Need more peppers to make salsa. Well, D-Man will definitely hook you up. D-Man will definitely hook you up for sure. So, yeah. So, Dave, you should start selling Strongbear19 salsa. That would be an idea. Oh, here we go again. See, now it's just going to be pizzas all night. I can already tell. Hang on. Why me? Oh, God. I'm really sorry, ma'am. So, yeah, if you could just call them. And it's not your fault. It's not my fault. I've asked them to stop, and I'm sorry that they. Yeah. Anyway, have a very good day. I apologize. Bye-bye. Oh for 2. Oh, please, let me just do my live. Just let me do my live. No more pizzas, please. I'll never get caught up on the chat. I'll never get caught up on the chat now. Please, knocking on wood. Let me just do my live. Because I'm trying to catch up with the chat. Let's see. Wow, Zag. Depends on how I feel by the time he and Lampy go live. Yak says, I'm a Costco guy. I didn't even know that. Yeah, I didn't even know they had Costco's in Canada. I mean, it makes sense. But you live in such a small town. Like you said, there's not a lot there. So I'm surprised that you have a Costco in that small town. But that's cool. So, yeah. John, your original vlogging screen for tonight is still up. The what? The what? Hang on. Hey, Dave,
Yo.
I'm trying to get caught up. What do you mean my original vlogging screen is still up? What are you talking about?
The one that you put up announcing that you were going to go live, that you put up at 6:04. The one with the tomato screen with your picture of the Ferris.
Oh, yeah. I was setting it up and the internet crapped out, so I had to make a whole other new like live.
Yeah, I think that's what D-Man was talking about.
Yeah, the internet just crapped out for like, if it craps out for like 2 seconds, well then that live is, kaput, and then I had to make a new one. So when I get done with this live, I'll delete it for sure.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Let you about it.
Oh no, I appreciate it, buddy. Oh man,
Oh, yeah.
Dave, it's been pizza. Now there's a third one just knocked. So I highly doubt I'll be able to catch up with the chat because I just keep getting pizzas.
Speaking of catch up, Lantern's throwing potatoes all over the place.
I'm sure he is. All right, I'll be back. Hang on.
See now adding peppers.
Yeah, all right. I gotta go answer this, Dave.
Now.
All right, bye-bye. Oh, I can't even do a live. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Oh my god. Here, I'll give you my name so you can blacklist my number. You can blacklist my number, blacklist my address, because I'm so sick of this, it's ridiculous. Here, let me come outside, because I don't want them to hear it. You know what? Thank you, sir. Sorry about that. Bye-bye. Oh, my Lord. My Lord, my Lord. Oh, I really wish this would stop. It's insane. It's insanity. It's absolutely insanity. All right, let's see. Where did I leave off? Oh, thanks, D-Man, for the sparkles. I appreciate that. Lantern sent me some farts. Right on, Lantern. I appreciate that. I had to cancel my plan and get a refund, and then I'm going to resubscribe for the monthly plan. Oh, for your streaming? Right on. Thanks, D-Man, for the 100. I appreciate that. Thanks, Mr. Lantern, for sending some stars. Well, at least I'm getting a lot of donations. I appreciate it. Thanks, D-Man, for the star. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Yak says, Yak, you're literally the worst. Oh, Lord, what happened now? I'm totally shocked that I hadn't heard from you all day, Kate. Well, I'm sure. I mean, she's got a life, Zach. You know. How am I the worst, Yak? Oh, thanks, D-Man, for the stars. Yak says with money. Oh shit, I lost my place. Hang on. Oh crap, hang on. Oh crap, where did I leave off? Oh shit, where did I... Oh, here we go. Yay, what's up, Visions? Good to see you. Sorry, I'm kind of behind on my chat, buddy. A lot of crazy stuff's been happening. I can work on them tonight on stream if you want, so you can critique them from your live. Let's see. Just do what my parents and I do. Don't answer the door, period. Well, see, I feel bad, Zach, if I don't, because I've tried that. I've literally tried not to answer the door, and they just keep knocking and knocking and knocking and knocking, you know? And I feel bad, so, but I either need to make a sign and put it outside my door or something, because I'm sick and tired of this. So yeah, I'm probably gonna do that. I'll have to ask, like, the leasing office, is there a way I can just duct tape a sign that says I didn't order pizzas, like please don't answer please don't knock on the door, something needs to happen. Anyway. I'll have to ask my leasing agent because it's pretty nuts. Thanks for all the tomatoes, Lantern. Lantern, you need to add peppers to your tomatoes. Oh, hell yeah, that would be incredible. What if that's the case, then I'll be on panel. Let's see here. Was this one at least paid for? No, none of them have been paid for, so yeah. Just don't answer the door. I'm telling you, Zach, I've tried. I have tried. There's nothing to see here. Oh, I saw him, Lantern. I saw him. So, Lantern is growing a garden. That he is. Pew. Fierce farted. I did. It was stinky. It was nice, though. Yes, we have a Costco. Oh, okay. I don't know if... I thought that was like an American company, Yak, but I mean, British people have, like, American products. I don't know. I just didn't see you guys having a Costco out there, but that's cool. You know, especially because you said your town is so little. Like you said, there's only a couple of buildings like in your town. Like you said, you can drive through it and it's like a very tiny town. But that's cool, man. That's cool. Yak said I worked there. Oh, nice. Cool. Crown's fart. Hell yeah, Zach. I doubt that, Kate. The Fears documentary will be legendary. Well, I'm not going to watch it. And I doubt that it's 5 hours. If it is, that guy has no life. There's no need to have a documentary about me for 5 hours. I'm nobody. Again, I've said it a million times. I like me and John Fears. I'll never be an Albert Einstein. I won't be Casey Neistat. If he stole any of my content, I'm flagging it. You know, so it's happening. And he keeps saying that Zach did an interview. Zach told me that guy wrote, I don't even want to say his name, the guy wrote him, hey, Zach, thanks for the interview. And so Zach said, hey, Fierce, if there's an AI interview in there, I'm going to flag. I said, flag it. Because I'm definitely flagging it. You know, it's ridiculous. Anyway. Lots of tomatoes from Mr. Lantern. Thank you. Thank you. Lantern, you can go nuts with the tomatoes. Send me more, Lantern. Is Lampy spamming? Oh, he's definitely spamming. But that's all right. I let Lampy do his thing. So yeah. Well, thanks for everyone viewing. Thanks for all the sticker donations. Zach, maybe you could stand guard at the door. That wouldn't even stop him. You know. Let's see here. I'm so far behind. I would love to, Cave, but I'll make sure I have cash. Yeah. Anyway. Even the Olsen teams couldn't dream up this many. I know, Pixel. It's nuts. I would definitely try the hot sauce on a live. Ooh, yeah. Well, that's nothing for you, Dave. I mean, I mean, Dave's done the last chip challenge. That's a cool toy gun in the background, Fears. What is it? This, right here, Adam. I think I've showed it before. Maybe you've never seen it. It's from Killer Clowns from Outer Space. The cotton candy cocoon gun. You just turn it on just like that, and then... I got it at Spirit Halloween. I don't think you guys have Spirit Halloweens, Adam, so you can buy it off their website, www.spirithalloween.com. So, yeah. Anyway. It's one of my favorite movie props I bought. So, yeah. Let's see. Well, thanks, Mr. Lantern. Let's see here. Zach isn't live, Pixel. Let's see here. Let's see. Wow, that is awesome. That must cheer you up a little bit. Not really. I really don't want a documentary about me, Adam. Because Fears Guy Blogs has been... Oh, shit, I just said his name. He's never been nice to me. He's without a doubt a troll, so, yeah. Anyway. I'm trying to keep up. I'm trying to catch up here. I'll order Chinese food delivery for you, John. You can learn Chinese... No, I'm good, Zach. I'm good. I used a similar device to hypnotize local women at the park here. Oh, wow, Nick. Did it work? Right on. Wow. No, Kate, LOL. I was just messing with him. Let's see. Not cool, Zach. Time and place. Hello, everyone. Hello, Nick. Good to see you. I think Adam was talking about the kill. Oh, was he? Oh, okay. So, yeah. Kate, I guarantee you that's not her husband. My ex does not have a YouTube channel. I don't believe him whatsoever. So they're definitely not a couple. All right. Finally got all caught up. So yeah. What's up, Nick? So cool, Yak. All right. Finally. That only took me what? Wow. Tomorrow's live. Hopefully it's pizza free. Tomorrow I'm just going to open up the chat like Yak said. So, anyway. Well, time to get started. Oh, my lord, oh, my lord. Sorry, I finally got caught up. All right. D-Man, I got to say your podcast book is, it's filling up quick, my friend. That he is. I'm sorry, that she is, Yak. He doesn't have a YouTube channel. She doesn't have a YouTube channel. And I really don't like to talk about her, I wish her well, but I don't like her. I don't like him. I don't like to talk about them. But I know for a fact that Fierce Guy Blogs is not married to my ex. 100%. And he's not my cousin, because if he act like I said in my serious video yesterday, if he in fact was my cousin, he wouldn't be acting the way he's acting. No one of my family has acted that mean to me like that guy has. So, anyway. I don't know who the guy is, but he's got way too much time on his hands. So, yeah. All right. So, let's see. Where should we start? I'm going to do my top 10 film classes, and then we're going to roll into Visions. I'm going to review your Arby's video, and then I'm going to review some D-Man videos. So, all right, so top 10 film school classes that I loved. Well, number one, right at the top, is my audio class, because that's when I met Randall. Me and Randall didn't have too many classes together, but we had a couple. So, audio class. Script writing class. We had to write a whole bunch of scripts, and I've got some of my original scripts back in Missouri. I don't have them all because I turned some of them in to the teacher, but I've got some. So, script writing. Script writing class. I did enjoy Photoshop. Photoshop class was awesome. Photoshop's too expensive to buy and put on my laptop, but I need to get. I've got a smaller version. I've got Photogenic. Photogenic. It's like a much smaller, crappier version of Photoshop. It gets the job done whenever I need to make a thumbnail of something. So, but we actually got to use Photoshop class. We actually got to use Photoshop. Like, I don't remember what version of Photoshop it was back then, but we actually got to use Photoshop. So, yeah. So, Photoshop class was a lot of fun because I made I made a zombie holding a glass of lemonade. I made some of the first few pictures of Fears Man in audio class back then, you know, so it was a lot of fun. So that's number 3. Let's see, what else? Let's see what else. Let's see. Pixel says, I enjoy seeing your old film projects from school, Zach. Really good editing, even back then. Yeah, that was the first stuff that I put on Fears Man 26 Pixel. The first, I'd say, 150 videos on Fears Man is all my film school projects. And some of them are very good, and some of them are extremely bad. Yeah, because that was my first shot at filming, and well, no, I'm sorry, not my first shot at filming, but my first shot at editing. I used way too many transitions in some of them, and some of them I've downloaded my original film school project and re-edited them and made them better. So yeah, but I still have, I'll have the new version up, and then I have the old version up. So yeah. Excuse me. I hate how Adobe does the subscriptions now. Thanks, Pixel. They're a lot of they were a lot of fun to do. I still need to check them out, Zach. I haven't checked them out. I've checked out some of your old stuff, but I need to check out the rest. I'd pay a couple $100 just to own it outright. Those projects were what really got me into creating videos. We used iMovies. Oh, so did we, Zach. I learned iMovie first, then Avid editing, and then after Avid editing, which was okay, I love Final Cut. Then after Avid editing, then we learned on Final Cut. And back then, I learned on Final Cut 2. Then I went to my school store and I bought Final Cut either 4, and they came in a big box with discs. You had to literally take the disc out and put it in your computer, download that stuff. The good old days. Now, Final Cut 10 is what I have now. I don't know if there's a newer version. Let's find out. Let's find out. Because I would love to upgrade my software at some point. Hey, Meta, I have Final Cut Pro 10. Is there any new versions of Final Cut editing system?
Final Cut Pro has a version 10 and also 7, 8. The latest version is Final Cut Pro 10.7, X series with some notable...
Oh, so 10.7. So I'm not that far behind. So yeah, okay. If I can find the VHS of my adoption, I'll get it transferred and post them. Oh, that's what's up. Video editing seems like a lot of fun. Oh, yeah, Nick, it is. I literally, because whenever I was young, I wanted to be an actor and I wanted to be in front of the camera. But the minute I took my first editing class, it was... I took one in 9th grade in high school. There was only one class. That really, I was like, oh, wow, this is fun. And then when I got even more editing in film school, then I was like, oh, I'd love to do some stuff behind the scenes and in front of the camera. And that's where I love editing now. So, yeah. So, number 4 is definitely my first editing class. Editing 101, for sure. There was a lot of editing classes, but that was the first one. And in that class, I remember we started on iMovie Maker and then Avid editing. So, editing 101 / iMovie Maker. And anyway, that's the most easiest program ever. I told Dave when Dave said, "Hey, Fears, what should I start with?" I said I would start with. I said instead of getting CapCut and all that stuff, Dave, I said start with something simple. I said get iMovie Maker. Once you master that, I said that's a pretty easy program to master. I said then use CapCut and all the stuff that LC uses and what Zach uses. So yeah, so iMovie Maker / Avid editing. Let's see here. I used it. Let's see. I used DaVinci Resolve. It's free. It does everything. Oh, nice. I need to try the DaVinci. Well, Randall uses a couple programs. Yak, he uses. I think he's used in the past Adobe After Effects. He's used. I don't know what program he uses to make his drawings of Cameo Man and Fears Man and bring them to life. He uses an animation program, and then he uses. Oh, what editing program does he use? I don't remember what editing program that Randall uses. So he uses a couple of programs. So yeah. Then I use Mixcraft 9 for my music. Well, that makes sense because you're a music guy, and it has a bit of video editing in it too. Mostly to sync up music. Oh, that's what's up. Nice. I'm slowly getting used to it, Cave. It seems like it goes pretty deep if you know what you're doing. Nice. All right, so we got audio class, script writing class, Photoshop, editing 101, iMovie Maker, and Avid editing. Then I'm going to do, I forgot the name, but it was like the advanced editing class. That's where I finally learned how to use Final Cut. So I'm just going to put advanced editing because I don't remember the actual name of the class, but it was something like that. So advanced editing, something like that. And that's where I learned Final Cut. And I love that. I love Final Cut. To me, it's easy. It's got all the bells and whistles in it, and I love all that stuff. So Final Cut, that would be number 5. Number 6, it was literally just called like our final project. It was in senior year where we got to make a full-blown movie, and my class called it 5150. So it was like a cop action adventure thriller, and it was, I don't remember the name of it, but it was our final class, our final project, and everybody was graded on how well our final project came out. And it was literally like we had to hire actors, we had craft services for the actors, we built sets, some on green screens because my school had a big green screen. There was a room where we built an entire like office set. We used classrooms as some rooms in our short film, and it was like a cop detective thing. So I don't remember the name of it was our very last senior project, and everybody got good grades on that because it was a whole, like, we chose one of our classmates to be the director, and everyone got a job. Like, I was in charge of the sound, so I held up the boom. I did act in it because I asked the director, can I just have, like, a small little part? I would love it. I edited some of it, so I actually had a bunch of jobs. I did the sound boom mic, and then I acted in it. I played a cop, but I was like a background character. I didn't have any lines. I just would walk through scenes, and I sat in the detective scene and all that stuff, and then I edited some of it, and then I did some set design where I built some of the set, and then I did the set dressing where I would put all the props. So I actually did a lot. So I'm just gonna put final project because I don't remember the name of that class, but it was our final project. And then I'm going to put 5150. And that's a police code. And I forgot the name of the police code, but we named it that. So, yeah. Let's see here. Should I do a live panel on Sunday? I mean, if you want to, Zach, that's up to you. It's your channel. Me and Dave are going to hang out Saturday. And sometime this weekend, I'm gonna do a panel, or maybe Monday, because I haven't done a panel in quite a long time. So yeah. Mr. Lantern, I missed your show last night. Can you send me a link? I'd love to watch. Boom, baby. Do you work in the film industry right now? No, sadly I don't. Sadly I don't. But yeah. So final. I focused all my energy, Nick, on my actual job and my YouTube career, if you want to call it anything. So yeah. Final projects number 6. 7 would definitely be probably set design. Like, we learned how to build a set, and everybody had to contribute. And the bigger the set, and our school like gave us wood and stuff, and we built a couple sets, and then we would get graded on how well our set was. So set design for sure was a really fun class. Let's see, I need 3 more. Probably green screen. Whenever we got to fuck with the green screen, that was a whole class. Like, we shot on the green screen. I shot behind the camera. I shot on camera in front of the green screen, and we made a whole bunch of stuff. So, green screen for sure. That was a really cool class. I don't remember the name of the class, but there was one class where we were constantly making like short films. Like, I don't remember the name of the class, but our teacher would be like, hey guys, it's Friday. By Monday, you need to have a final edited, polished short film. And she would give us challenges. She'd be like, you have to use cowboy boots at least once in the short film. It has to be in black and white, and it has to be done by Monday on my desk at 8 a.m. when class starts. So I did love, because you'd have to think quick. So she's like, so you have an entire weekend to shoot this, and she would give us different challenges, like, you got to do this. It's got to be in color. It's got to be 30 seconds. I want you to make this type of commercial and go. And a lot of so I don't remember the name of that class, but I'm just gonna write down short film projects, because that was a cool class. So short film projects, that was good. And then probably my last favorite class that I like was when we actually got to go to an actual news station, and I got to work at their news station for a week. That was a lot of fun. So we actually got to work behind the scenes and help them do the Arizona news for like a week. So I don't remember the name of the class, but I'm just going to write down when I got to work at the news station. And we didn't get paid. It was just experience. That was a lot of fun. So worked at the news station for a week. That was a lot of fun. And I don't know how my film school set that up, but they set it up somehow. So it was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun. All right. You know what would be cool is to use one of those cheap green screen background for these live streams. You could have any background environment you want. I mean, that would be cool. I like to make my own set, Nick. I mean, that is a great idea. I buy a lot of movies, and I buy a lot of props, replica. I've got some real ones, but I have a lot more replica ones than real ones. And I dress it, but that is. It was definitely cool, Tylenol, working there for a week. I think that's what it was, Yak. It was like an internship program. And that's probably what the name of the class was. It's hard to I remember what we did in each class, but I don't remember a lot of the names. But we got to work there for a week, and I didn't even care that I didn't get paid. I was like, it was so much fun. They were like, oh, you're going to go and do this. You're going to work with the sound guy. And then the next day, they're like, hey, John, we want you to, can you go make us some copies and do this? And I was like, yeah, I'll do whatever you want. And it was so cool to help them run the actual Arizona news. Because I lived in Tempe, Arizona for 4 years of my life, and it was a lot of fun. It was very interesting. Very, 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 very interesting. So I had a blast. And, like, some of my classmates, they're like, oh, it kind of sucks we don't get paid. And I was like, who cares? I'm like, we're getting experience. I'm like, who gives a shit? I'm like, this is fun. I was like, I'm like, if it helps me get my degree, I'm like, I'm having fun. I'm like, it was probably one of the most funnest jobs I've ever had, even though I didn't get paid. It was a lot of fun. And I asked if I could put it on my resume. And they were like, oh, by all means. And I was like, sweet. So, yeah. My favorite pastor lives in Tempe. I lived in Tempe and in Phoenix for a little while, Yak. And then I tried for a while. You know, like every weekend I would drive down to LA and hand out my resume, and I just couldn't find any jobs and stuff, any film jobs. Finally, I don't want to say I gave up, but I did give up, and I moved back to Missouri, and then I just put a lot of energy into YouTube. It all worked out. I mean, I like YouTube more than Hollywood, because YouTube, I've got final say on any type of project I want. You go to Hollywood, you're working on a project. No, you can't put this, you can't do this, you can't do that. On my YouTube, I can put whatever I want. So, it all worked out. All right. Arizona has some good things, but you have to like the heat. I didn't mind it. Some days it got pretty hot, but it was pretty crazy at times. Actually, Arizona's hotter than Florida, you know, so they say if you can't stand the heat, then get out of the kitchen. I have heard that. That's why I never use a kitchen. Bump. That was good. That was good, Nick. By the way, welcome, Nick. You're a new follower. I always try to get to know every one of my followers. Nick, can I ask how you found my channel? Did someone tell you about my channel? Did I meet you at a convention? I'm just curious. How did you find my channel? So yeah. Have you ever met Zach's wife and his adopted family? Well, Zach doesn't have a wife. I've never met his family. Not yet, Pretend Stories. Not yet. I was on the phone with Zach the other day, and he said, oh, by the way, John, my mom's in the background. Say hi. And I said, oh, hello. I said, hello, Mrs. Arnold. And she said, oh, hello, John. I hope to meet you soon. I said, absolutely. So I've talked to her once. She seems very nice. So, but I still haven't met Zach's dad and mom, but I'm sure I will. So, all right, next. I'm going to review Vision. I'm going to review your Arby's video. So, Arby's video. All right. And then I think D-Man put up some videos. I think he did. Let's see. Nick says every day at around the AME time, I sort videos by live ones, and today's yours popped up. I just subscribed. Oh, okay. So you're not part of our community. Well, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Nick, for subscribing. I will say our community. I don't want to offend anyone. It's half nice and it's half crazy. A lot of drama, a lot of assumptions, a lot of rumors, a lot of lies. It's pretty fucking nuts. I get sick of it sometimes, but for the most part, there's very good people in here. There's a few haters, but that comes with the territory. I will say this: I have more loving and loyal fans than haters, so that's good. That's good. Anyway, okay, let's see here. Let me pull up Lord Visions. There we are. Oh, good. All right. So, today I'm gonna do the Arby's video. The Arby's video, and I think I'm gonna save the rest for tomorrow, Vision. So I'll do the Arby's video, and then I just saw that D-Man posted some, so I'll review some D-Man ones. So here we go. Tactical Arby's, an experiment with Bond tactical soap. Oh my lord. So Arby's video. Here we go.
Recently, I became a loyal customer of Bond tactical soap on the recommendation of King Cobra JF.
I knew it, Visions. I was like, King Cobra used that exact soap. So there you are.
Now everybody knows that the soap can be used to enhance your alpha male status and make you more attractive to women.
Mm-hmm.
It's proven to revitalize barren wombs by boosting estrogen levels and making all of age pussies wet.
Damn! That's right, y'all. So ladies, listen up. Listen up, ladies. Use that Bond tactical soap. My favorite soap is that Sasquatch soap. I use that all the time. I don't know if it's as good as Tactical Soap Visions, but I do use that. I get my soap from Walmart. It makes me squeaky clean, so there we are. I don't think Walmart sells that Tactical Soap, but I shall give it a try one of these days. Or if somebody wants to send me some in fan mail, I will give it a go. I will absolutely give it a go.
But the overall mission statement of Bond advertises on a much larger scale than just its pussy-wetting abilities, guaranteeing attraction, success, and fun. What happens in the most mundane day-to-day interactions with your average of-age female? What were to happen if you had ordered food with pussy-wetting pheromones emanating from your body, waffling through the air?
I know what would happen. The ladies would get crazed. The lady would get crazy, be like, oh, I need fears. I want fears. I love fears. I need some fears. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what would happen, you know? So, I'm learning a lot from this video, Visions. I really am.
Lady nipples hard with a single whiff? Let's find out. So, here we have two different orders of Arby's roast beef.
Two orders.
The bag on the left there was ordered without Bond, Tactical Soap. The bag on the right, there we go. Show that logo. Not a sponsor. I went home.
Nice little plug.
Gathered up, showered with Bond, went back, ordered the bag on the right. So let's look at the difference here. So opening up the bag on the left, again, this was the sandwich ordered without the Bond.
And I will say a lot of good production quality in this Visions. You got some high angles, you know, like the camera going down onto the table, you know, with the two bags. You have a voiceover. Very good, my friend. I'm gonna give it a big thumbs up so far. Thumbs up. So already we're at a 9.7 just because of the production value alone, my friend. And Visions, I'm not just saying that because we're friends. We are friends, but I'm analyzing all the stuff as a filmmaker myself. So we're off to a good start. We are off to a good start. So there we are.
It's a regular looking sandwich. Both of them, I just ordered. Basically what I said is like, I want a roast beef sandwich.
And Visions has got that radio voice, you know. People say I have a radio voice. You got that radio voice, Visions, I think.
And the first order, this is what they gave me.
Roast beef. There you are. Nice.
It's looking a little sad, a little dried up.
I have not ate Arby's in forever. It's been a minute. Dave, it's been a minute since Arby's.
Very wet. It's not very moist. There's no cheese, so there's no cheese pull. There's no sauce. It's just a dried up hunk of shit. I want a nice, hot, sloppy meat sandwich. And they basically told me to go fuck myself. So now I went on to the second bag. I went home, took a shower, put some Bond.
You know, every vajayjay needs to be nice, soft, wet.
You can definitely tell
that's what everyone. That's what every man needs. That's what every man wants. A nice, soft vajayjay. You know, in his lady. I agree. I couldn't agree more. Couldn't agree more.
Did you guys notice that wet spot I left on the table?
I saw that.
You're on a date with a girl. She gets up and leaves a wet spot like that.
Oh, damn.
You know that the Bond pheromone soap is doing its fucking job. But anyways, back to the sandwich. Look at how fucking wet and moist this.
Visions, they went nuts on the mayonnaise. I mean, I don't mind a little mayonnaise, but like if this is the sandwich, right? If this is the sandwich, there's mayonnaise like flowing out the side. There's mayonnaise on the top. That's insane. That's too much. That's too much mayonnaise. But that's not your fault, Visions. That's the idiot at Arby's that made it, you know. That's too much. That is too much mayonnaise. My lord. My lord, my lord, my lord. Unbelievable.
Meat is... goddamn. It's like dripping.
Goddamn is right.
Okay, now this is, again, the sandwich that was ordered after using the Bond pheromone soap. And there's absolutely no denying the effects of Bond. They work.
They do.
I went to Arby's and look, no pheromone soap. Hey, give me a fucking roast beef sandwich. They give me.
Oh, nice, nice impression of the Arby's employee vision. See, a little acting. There you are. It's got everything. This video's got everything. I think this is my favorite one so far.
Shit. Put the Bond on. Then they gave me the fucking wettest shit I've ever had in my life. No Bond. Dried up piece of shit.
Oh, made the sandwich talk. There you go.
Bond
right.
on. It's wet.
Sound effects.
It's so juicy.
Sound effects.
Damn. And listen, I shit you not. I'm sitting in the drive-thru. The girl who took my order, she goes in the back and starts making my sandwich, I guess. But I'm sitting there.
By the way, this video has got not just 2,000 views. So you know Visions did something right, you know. So Visions, as of right now, we're at a 9.8. So almost a perfect 10. We'll see. By the end of the video, it may have to be a 10 out of 10. We'll see.
Oh my god, that goth dude's making my pussy wet.
Oh damn!
I'm like, what the fuck? It's the Bond. The Bond fucking works.
Apparently, King Cobra loved the Bond that much. Visions loves the Bond. You know,
you'll get so much wet pussy. It's not even funny. Bond,
damn.
Buy it. Buy a bunch of it. Get pussy. Get wet pussy with Bond.
Hell yeah!
Soap.
So please, somebody send me some Bond tactical soap in fan mail, or I will buy some myself. I need some. So the Sasquatch soap may be a thing of the past, but no, I'm just joking. That stuff at Walmart is great. They have different flavors of that Sasquatch soap. I've used that for quite a while. I use a certain shampoo for my hair, but for the Fears Man's body, the Sasquatch soap for sure. So yeah, pretty good so far. We're almost towards the end. Use King Cobra for 10% off. Hell yeah. Nice mannequin, you know, in the background. I'm not gonna explain
Recently, I became.
I'm not gonna explain what the mannequin is doing in the Visions. You know what? And I'm not saying this because we're what's up, museum? I'm gonna say it because it's the truth. I'm gonna give it a solid 9.9 out of 10. I mean, the production value is great. You know, first of all, you have some Arby's, right? Arby's is great food. So that was, good product placement. So you had good product placement, good sound, nice voiceover. He had like a high view, like so. If this was the Arby's, he had a view going down like this. So yeah, good production value, my friend. Solid 9.9, 9.9 out of 10. I'm gonna save the rest of the Visions reviews for either this weekend or next week, because I want to review some of Dave's and some of D-Man's. Very cool. Let me catch up. Let me catch up on the chat. Yo, what's up, museum? I know that voice. So do I. There it is. Thanks, Strong Bear. Thanks for the thumbs up. For the 10 jewels. What's up, Cave? She was horny. Oh, I know she was. Sounded like she was. Oh man. Ooh. Bravo, epic video and review. I liked it. I think that one's my favorite so far. I like that one, Visions, and then I like the watching Jason Voorhees movies all together at once. It kills a lot of birds with a lot of stones. You know what I'm saying? So that'll probably be the next review. So yeah, I'll probably give that one a 10 out of 10 because I love all the Jason Voorhees movies. So there you are. I tried Sasquatch soap, but it didn't taste very good. Well, that's not good, Nick. You shouldn't put it in your mouth. Soap is for your body. There you are. Thanks for my good review and also inspired. Well, I don't like that it was inspired by Ravi because I don't like Ravi, but I appreciate that you made the video, Visions, because you made it your own. So I appreciate you doing your food review. So there you are. I liked it. I thought it was funny too. It was also so you can see Visions' humor in it. So there we are. A little homage, a nice little tribute to Gothic King Cobra. There you are. So that was good. So there you are. There you are. All right, Pretend Stories. See you later. He says good night and God bless. Have a very nice one. All right, next. And by the way, thanks for the 22 people watching. Time for some more D-Man reviews, because I saw D-Man was working away. More D-Man reviews. So I'll have to add that into the title of my excuse me, of my video title whenever I'm done, because I saw D-Man a-working. D-Man never a dull minute, you know, always providing the content. Let's see what we got here. Oh, we've got a few of them. Ooh, we've got John watching Exhumed Visions Arby's Tactical Soap video. Hell yeah, that's the first one I gotta start with. John celebrating the 4th of July with Crystal Skull vodka after using the tactical soap. And then John fears morphin time. Oh, here we go. This is going to be good. Rescue Scooter. Dave hooks Zach up with a date. Oh, that's what you guys were talking about. Okay. Zach went on a date. Oh, nice. Well, I'm going to do the first 3, D-Man. I'm going to save the Scooter Rescue for tomorrow, and then the Zach 2 date ones for tomorrow. But I'm going to do the first 3 new ones. John watching Exhumed Visions. So Visions, you're going to get another review. 2 reviews in one day on the tactical soap. I'm going to do that one. I'm going to do the Crystal Skull vodka one, and then I'm going to do the Morphin one. So let's start. John watches Visions video. Hell yeah. I think the better question is why wouldn't I watch Exhumed Visions videos? He is my buddy. He is my pal. All right, here we go. By the way, D-Man, I'm loving. I must give you credit where credit is due. I love how you show all my movies in the background. You got my laptop right. You got the lightsaber in the back. D-Man, you got to recreate this, and please recreate the Emos box and put it in the shelf in the videos. Try to get some of my other props in there as well, my friend. And I mean, the squirrel, I'm telling you, these squirrel videos, the squirrel has better Hawaiian shirts than my Hawaiian shirts. That's what I'm saying. I wish I had the Hawaiian shirts on that the squirrel has, because you be making some good Hawaiian shirts, I must say. Okay, let's watch it.
Arby's Tactical Soap.
Yeah. I want to order 5 bars of tactical soap.
Hell yeah! My eyes, the squirrel fears my eyes get that big. That was good. You know what? I gave the Arby's video a 9.9. D-Man, I'm going to give it a 9.9. 9.9 for yours. That was good. All right, next. John Fears celebrates the 4th. All right, so John celebrates the 4th. Hell yeah. Here we go. Little Crystal Skull vodka. Nice.
To celebrate the 4th, I'm going to drink a whole bottle of Crystal Skull vodka. Oh, wow.
You got my wow in there. So I get drunk. So I get drunk in the video after drinking. Then it's the next day. I wake up and I find a girl's panties in my bed. And then I'm like, wow. And that's probably what Fears would say. You know, nice little lady, nice, but D-Man, you got one thing wrong. You should have put the underwear, you should have put Kate's red shorts in there. I'm just saying, you should have put the red shorts in there. That's all I'm saying. But everything else was historical accuracy to the finest, my friend. That one was pretty funny, because you got my wow there. That's probably one, that's probably my second favorite one of the day. I'm going to give that one a 9.8. A 9.8 out of 10. And then last, John Morphs. Okay. So John Morphs. It's morphin' time. That's right. Here we go.
It's morphing time!
Oh, nice! That was good. You should have put the Power Ranger costume on it, D, man. That would be my only critique. But besides that, I'm gonna give it a big thumbs up. I'm gonna give that one a 9.7. 9.7 out of 10. Pretty good, my friend. I'm gonna save the other 3 for tomorrow. That was pretty good. That's pretty good. Let's see. Let me catch up with the chat here. Good creative stuff. I gotta say. Let's see here. According to Ralphie, Lifeboy was the best. Thanks, Mr. Lantern, for that super chat donation. Time for a crown check. You are absolutely right, Lantern. Time for a crown, because I haven't done one yet. All right, so in 10th place, it is Adam Bachidi. 9 is Nick. 8 is Biscuit. 7 is Fangirl Kate. 6 is Pixel. 5 is D-Man. 4 is Tylenol. 3 is Lantern. 2 is Yak. And coming in hot is Dave. So Lantern, you're going to have to work on just a little bit harder to get those crowns. I did like that that Twin was like, "Hey Lantern, like you're not going to get the crowns." Neener, neener, neener. So Twin, I did like that one. That was pretty good. It's pretty good. I have to watch what I say, because you never know when Twin is recording. We're crowning again, y'all. What are your plans for the 4th Mr. Fears vlogs, if you don't mind? We are, a bunch of the guys are coming over to my house, and then there's a park right across the street, and me and Dave and Zach are going to be chilling and grilling, and I probably won't drink any alcohol, but I may have one shot of Crystal Skull vodka, maybe for the fans, but definitely some chilling and grilling, hanging out with the fans, and then we're going to bring all the food in here, eat at my kitchen table, and then we're going to take Zach's RV for a ride. So that'll be the first time I see it. That'll be the first time I ride in it. I'll probably do a little vlogging in there, a little live in there. It's going to be good times. Very good times. So yeah. Little grilling and chilling. Oh yeah. Let's see here. Exactly, Nick. Wow. Let's see here. We live in a world where a 15-second typed prompt gets the same rating as a well-considered, time-consuming video. This is true. This is true. Yes, D-list in the community. You're welcome, Fears. I'm on the list. I'm honored. You are. Oh, yeah. Biscuit, you are 7th place. So, Biscuit, you are... And where the hell is Joey? Biscuit, you're here. Where's the Joe Meister? Where is he? Probably taking a nap, farting around, doing a Lego build, you know. There it is. Fears, I just saw Lantern post this announcement. It looks like the documentary Doomsday Clock has been pushed back. Oh, has it? Sounds like some good news for once. Really? Well, let me have a look. Because I could care less if it comes out. I don't really care about it. Because I'm not going to watch it. Let me have a look. I wonder what the idiot's excuse is this time. I guarantee you it's not even a documentary. He probably just made that post just to scare me. Because this is what? The 3rd time he's postponed it? But let me have a look. Let's see what his excuse is this time. Oh, and apparently I died, because I recently died. FearsMan26 has passed away after Burger King stream. Well, the back chat, you know, my death is usually clearly mistaken, because here I am. I think Fears Guy Blogs has killed me. I think this is his 4th or 5th attempt at trying to kill me. Because every couple of months, there's another, oh, Fears died. Well, here I am. You know, here I am. I think, I don't know the exact count. It's 4 or 5. But let me have a look to see why he postponed it. Let's have a look. Hang on. Okay. Oh, my God. It is. Premieres in 49 days. Damn. Okay. But why, though? Oh. So now it's going to premiere. So premieres in 49 days August 14th at 9 p.m. Oh, Lord. Well, let's see why he made it. Did he make a post about? Oh, here we go. Here's the bullshit excuse. I won't read the bullshit excuse, but let's see here. Let's see here. It's a very long, in-depth, like, post of why. I'm not going to read this entire thing, because if I did read it on camera, he'd probably flag this video. So after the stream, I will read everything why. But he did postpone it. So there it is. Huh. Wow. And then he did post that this guy's just got way too much time on his hands. It's remarkable. It's wow. I mean, this guy loves writing books and pages and pages. I mean, some of his oh man, he's going nuts. He writes these long, in-depth like books about how he justifies it, and then he goes on and on about the stream that I did last night. I did a stream that was like, what, 20 minutes, and he'll go on for hours. He's done, let's see, how many posts did he do on the Burger King one? Let's see, he did, that's the reason why the documentary's not coming out today. Then here's one, I'd like to address the recent, okay, that's Burger King. And there's another one about the pizza deliveries. Oh, man. And he goes on and on and on. Wow. Way too much time on his hand. Way too much time. That's crazy. That's insane. Well, at least there's some good news. At least I don't have to worry about it for 49 days. That's probably why he sent all the pizzas. He's like, well, you know, I'll bug the shit out of you with the pizzas, but, you know, because we can't do the documentary today. They do, Cave. They need to get a life and then some. I would never spend this amount of time on one little person. It's absolutely draining. It's insane. I don't get it. It's insane. Wow. It's insanity. It's insanity. I don't know. Oh, no, he does not, Visions. That guy does not like me. That guy is an obsessed stalker. He's a stalker. If I ever find out who that guy is, Lord have mercy on his soul. I shit you the hell not. Oh, that guy's nuts. He's insane. He's certifiably insane. Again, I don't understand why I'm not going to spend too much time on this. I don't understand why someone would spend. I don't think I'm that interesting. I really don't. Like, I like to make people laugh, and I like to get along with as many people as I possibly can. Some people make it impossible, but he's going through all this effort because I blocked Fierce Guy Vlogs because I don't like any fake. There's been a million fake John Fierce accounts. I try to block them because there's only one John Fierce. I like who I am. I don't like everything about myself. I know I have a few flaws to work on, but for the most part, I like who I am. And he's all pissed off over me blocking him. A normal person would be like, oh, okay, Fierce blocked me. I guess he doesn't like me. I guess he doesn't want to have anything to do with me. All right, yeah, I'll leave him alone. That's a normal person. Larry and Fierce Guy Vlogs are not normal. If you notice, I gave Larry 3 chances. Every single time I unblocked him, Larry went back to calm, normal Larry. And then he would do and say whatever the hell he wants. And then I'd block him again because I'm not going to deal with people's bullshit. And every single time I blocked him, he went into, like, psycho mode. And I loved it. The other day when I was on that live with him, he's like, Fierce, do you honestly think I'm crazy? And I was like, that's an understatement. I'm like, yes, Larry, I think you're fucking crazy. Yak thinks he's crazy. Yak has said, Larry, you're crazy on his panel. I mean on his Yak show. I don't know if it was Retro Tuesdays or his normal show on Saturday. Yak said it to me that Larry's crazy. He is. He is one of the craziest old man I've ever met in my life. The guy is certifiably nuts. And I wish I could have a clue on who Fears Guy Blogs is. But whoever that guy is, hell, for all I know, it could be a woman. I have no idea. That person is nuts, whoever Fears Guy Blogs is. It's insanity. So people spend way too much time. They're obsessed with me, and I don't even know why. It's a little scary. It's a little nuts. I mean, I try to provide good content. Excuse me. But it just gets to be too much sometimes, you know. I wish the pizza stuff would stop. I mean, that is so annoying. It's that joke has run its course. I've said that a million times. I doubt that'll ever stop. I wish it would, because I feel so bad for those pizza delivery guys. I don't even think Tommy got this many. You know, it's sad that I got all of Tommy's old trolls. You know, because now I think hardly anyone ever watches Tommy, because he doesn't do Tommy Talks. He doesn't do all the stuff that people love. Let's see how many subscribers Tommy actually has. I'm sure he still has over 100,000. I tell you what, I would not I'm not saying that Tommy is squandering 100,000. If I did in fact have 100,000, I would make tons of content. I mean, I already make tons of content to begin with, but I would make even more if I had 100,000, because I doubt I'll ever get to 100,000. Tommy NC 2010. I should do some reviews on Tommy videos. I would love to do that. Let's see here. Let's see, how many subs does he have? So the last video he posted was Down on Spotlight Scotty Brooks. And that was 3 weeks ago. Oh, damn. So he hasn't produced any content in 3 weeks. And then, he still does have 100,000. He has 100,003. 100,003 subscribers. Well, good for him. Good for him. I haven't watched a Tommy video in a while. I did like the Tommy Talks. The last Tommy Talks he did was a year ago. He does a lot of man on the street now. He still does the vlogs. I would say I liked the Tommy Talks especially, and I did like Tommy's vlogs. I do like Tommy's vlogs. So those are like my two favorite videos. So I will say this about Tommy. Tommy, it must be nice to have 100,000 followers. I doubt I'll ever get there. So yeah. I really wish those two guys would leave me alone. I mean, for the most part, I love all my fans, but people just get really obsessed over me, and I really don't know why. You know, I'm just a nerd from Missouri. I've said it a bazillion times. I'll say it again. I'm no one special. I'm just a guy. You know, I'm not Albert Einstein. I'm not Casey Neistat, as much as I would like to be, because Casey Neistat's my favorite vlogger. He just started getting back into daily vlogging. Or the last couple of days he's been popping out a lot of content. I'm like, good. I'm like, I love your vlogs. I'm like, because before it was just like, I'll do a vlog every other month, or I'll do a vlog in August, and then the next vlog I'll do is in December. And I'd be like, this sucks. So I was about to give up on Casey Neistat, because I was like, dude, I love your content. I love your vlogs. Like, keep popping them out. And maybe he took a break for a while. I've took a break sometimes too, but I'll never be like any of those guys. Roman Atwood's got like 15 million, you know, or whatever. I'll never be like, hell, Roman Atwood's got so much money, the motherfucker bought a helicopter. And I've seen it in his videos. Why? There's no reason for Fierce to have a helicopter. But that guy's got so much damn money, he's like, fuck it, I'll just buy a helicopter. It must be nice. It must be nice. Anyway. Hopefully things get better. I really do. I really do. Anyway, let me catch up on the chat here. Let's see, where did I leave off? Nick said, Grilling and chilling. Oh, yeah, I can't wait. And I haven't been grilling in quite a while. It's been a minute. So I'll have to have Dave give me another tutorial, because the last time I was grilling, thankfully, was with my dad. It was quite a long time ago. But my dad and my best friend Eric taught me how to grill. So that's one thing I actually do know how to cook, and I do really good at it, you know. So, well, thank you, Cave, for the good news. I needed some good news. Fears, I just saw Lantern post this announcement. It looks like the documentary Doomsday Clock has been pushed back. That's good news. That's good news. Hopefully he'll never post it, because I could care less about it, you know? Sounds like great news for once. Yes, for once. I mean, there's a lot of good news, Cave, in the community. I wish there was more good times, more good news, and less drama. And I've said this. I've said this to Larry. I've said this to the community. I've even said it to Yak. This community cannot go a week. If there was like 1 week of no drama, I would be astounded, you know? Like, hopefully there's... You know what I want for my birthday? A month. A month of no drama, no pizzas. If I don't get any pizzas in October, that would be wonderful. That's what I want for my birthday. I don't need anything else for my birthday, guys. You know? I wish they'd stop forever. Maybe all the reporting worked. Maybe, but I mean, if there's anything of my image in his videos, I'm reporting him. Whether I get a copyright strike, you know, from him, or a privacy complaint, you can actually get someone's channel taken down for privacy. If you keep it up, eventually YouTube's going to get sick of it and be like, look, I'm reporting this guy. He's got my image, or he'll remake my image in AI. So I've told that guy to stop, because I've been able to take down 5 of Larry's channels. Working on a 6th one, you know. Eventually Larry will get sick and tired of me, like, flagging his stuff. That's why he's kind of calmed down on the Fears stuff, because he knows, oh, if I make some of Fears, before I go to work or whenever I see it, it'll either be gone or I'll report it. Just like that. So, yeah. So, we'll see. Let's see. Oh, we're watching a ghost. It's too many words for me. I'm not that smart. Well, I mean, I'm going to read it, but Fears Guy Blogs writes these long, in-depth, like, chapter novel, like, posts. Instead of just making it, like, 10 sentences, he goes on and on and on and on. I'm like, I don't have time to read all that bullshit, you know? I'll read it off camera. So, yeah. Visions, you're funny. He says, you know what, Fears? Maybe he really likes you. No, he doesn't like me. He likes to harass me, for sure. Haters are just the biggest fans. Well, I don't want them as fans. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, they're nuts, Cave. I don't want that negativity in my life. I really don't. So, yeah. Sam messaged me and said he is okay. Pretty cool. Nice. I haven't heard from Sam in quite a while. What plastic surgery would you get, Fears? 0, Museum. And I've said that before. I've said that before. If I ever became an actor, I would just let the gray hairs flow, unless they wanted me to dye my hair. If they're like, hey, Fears, for this part, we really need you to dye your hair. That's probably the most I'd ever do, Museum. Or if they said, hey, Fears, we need to put makeup on you or prosthetics, then I would do that, you know, for the role. But I would never change my nose like Michael Jackson. Hell, that guy got quite a few nose surgeries, and I would never get like a chin or, yeah, that's just not me. I have no intention of changing my face with cosmetic surgery. Fuck that noise. That's a no can do for Fears. Anyway, I'd love to have one of those cool might try to yeah, there you go. Vision says Robbie does the same thing. He got my last Sean stream removed because we watched 5 minutes of his video. Well, that sucks, Visions, because you know, you're my friend, and so I didn't know who report. So the last time you hosted Oh, Robbie, I hate your fucking guts. Oh my, I hate that motherfucker. So, because Visions, I was wondering, I was in there, Museum was in there, you were in there, Lantern was in there, Visions was hosting for Lantern because of the whole dick thing, Museum showing the dick, and then Lantern's channel like got flagged for what? He couldn't do a live for, don't quote me, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. I was wondering who reported it, Visions. Robbie, you punk ass bitch. Oh, that motherfucker. So it was Robbie. Oh, that son of a bitch. I knew somebody flagged it because remember, Visions, we were talking and you were like, oh, it was probably Matman or Savage Batman or Robbie or whoever, but we just didn't know who. So now, it's good that you found out who it was. Wow. Robbie, you son of a bitch. Oh, what a piece of shit. See, anytime that I flag someone, I don't just flag to flag. I flag if it's something about me, I just flag like the videos if it's something harmful towards me or something like trolls have made disgusting videos of me for quite a long time. But if it has nothing to do with me, then I can't flag it, Wow, that's nuts. Anyway, Cave says, Robbie is the worst. Yeah, that's an understatement. He's a big fat fucking blob that does, I can't imagine all the pedophilia shit he's done because people have caught him. I mean, Pixel sent me some crazy videos. I only watched one, way back when me and Pixel became friends. He's like, Fears, you got to check out this crazy guy. And I was like, do I? He's like, Fears, trust me, just watch this video. And I got through about, 30 seconds of it. And I was like, Pixel, this guy's a pedophile? He goes, oh yeah, Fears, Robbie's a big pedophile. I was like, oh, well, then I'm done. I said, I'm blocking him. I said, I want nothing to do with him. When we all found out about Matman, I was like, hey, Matman, goodbye, fuck you. I blocked him, his channel, and then all of his other, Visions? He's got like 5 or 6 other, I blocked as many Matman channels as I could possibly find. Savage Batman I blocked, and I didn't even watch Cyrax videos. Someone said he was a pedophile too, and I went, I don't want nothing to do with those guys, so I didn't even watch a Cyrax video. Bam, I blocked him. Because you guys said that Cyrax guy is pretty fucking nuts, and I was like, well, I don't want anything to do with any of those idiots, so I'm like, I'm done. So yeah, let's see. Nick says, haters are motivators. That is true to a certain point. I mean, I really wish, Nick, that they would leave me alone, but they do motivate me to try to, ignore them and to get my content out. It's hard sometimes. It's fun being a YouTuber sometimes, and then other times it sucks, So, and that's why I made that serious video saying I wish it was more fun. Because, before I met the community, there was less drama. I didn't even know what live streaming was. Before I met the community, I would just upload videos, and it was always fun. So I'm trying to get back to a state where it's always fun and less drama, because it's exhausting sometimes. It really is. So, yeah. There was no option to counterclaim either. It was weird. Really? Usually there's always an option for someone to counterclaim. Wow. That sucks. I don't think you can counterclaim a privacy strike. Oh, you absolutely. Oh, wait. Oh, no. You can't. You are right. Visions, if he did a copyright strike on your video, you could counterclaim. Yeah, a privacy complaint is something absolutely different. Yeah, so, yeah, Cave, I believe you are correct. Yeah. So you can counterclaim on if he striked it. Yeah. Because some trolls have used 30 seconds or a minute or 2 minutes of my video, and that's when I can copyright strike them. If they just make an AI version of me, then I flag it for privacy, because YouTube does not like AI at all. Unless if you use it, whenever I use AI whenever I watch a movie, I pick my favorite movie covers and I bring them to life with AI. Some you can't. Some of the horror movies, it's too violent, so you can't, But I use AI, all those Jason Voorhees ones, and I made Michael Myers, come to life and do all that. I take a photo of Michael Myers and then bring that photo to life with AI. That's okay if you do that, but YouTube doesn't like when you recreate like an actual living person. They don't like that. So anytime a troll makes an AI video, and Fear's Guy Vlogs has made many, he doesn't care about anyone's family. He's many times made an AI video and brought, my father back to life, which really pisses me off because he doesn't show any consideration for people's family members. Again, I've told Dave, I told Zach when they first entered the community, I said, Zach, Dave, I said, trolls do not care about you. They hate your guts. They don't care about your content. They don't care about you. They don't care about how you feel. They don't care about your family. I'm like, they will do whatever it takes to fucking annoy you, and they have no shame. Larry has no shame. He's made fun of me. He's made fun of my family. Fear's Guy Vlogs for sure has made fun of my family quite a few times, especially my dad, So they have no shame. So it's pretty insane how far they go. Moody has no shame, called my dad, caused all sorts of chaos. He's disgusting. Like, I don't care how many years it's been, the guy's a fucking weirdo, It's pretty insane what they've done. I will say this, Quentin hasn't bothered me in quite a long time, which is good. But yeah. Anyway. Feels like it's fair use. We're commenting on it, and it was 25% of the screen, but YouTube auto-modded and approved the deletion. That sucks, Visions. And what? You only watched, Robbie's video for, I can't remember how many seconds it was. I don't even remember. So, yeah. I saw that, Pixel. Cave told me about it. He says the documentary has been postponed. I just seen. Sorry if the chat already met. Oh, no, you're good. You're good. Cave already told me about it, but thank you. I appreciate that. So your weekend should be better. Absolutely. Absolutely. Like, I was a little weary, but I was like, well, as soon as it premieres, and I thought, oh, wow. He's got some balls to premiere it at 9, because usually Lantern goes live around 9:30 or 10. And I was like, well, half the people are going to be watching that documentary bullshit, and the other half are going to be watching Lanterns. I'm like, so it's pointless to show it at 9, because everybody could care less about that documentary. I could care less about it, and everyone's going to be watching Lanterns. I will say it fucking sucks that Lantern can't even post a live and make it live and make it public, because you got all those stupid idiots like, I don't know who's flagging them. Whoever that new Jacob guy is. I don't even know who that guy is. Someone said Jacob showed up in someone's Discord. I don't know. I haven't been in the Discord. The last time I was in the Discord was when I hopped in real quick to go on Yak's show. Because I have to go into his Discord, and then I have to go to the area, I don't even know what you call it, the area where he has the call, and then you click into the call. But I haven't, stayed in anyone's Discord for a couple of days in quite a long time, because unfortunately it's all drama in there. I don't mind going in and saying hi every once in a blue moon and getting some memes. I love the memes that people make of me, so have at it. Make the Fears memes. I love the memes. But so I don't even know who flags Lantern stuff. And I'd be very surprised, Visions. It was probably a couple of those guys. It probably wasn't just Robbie. It was either Robbie or Mattman, because they all team up. All those fucking weirdos, they all team up. And then whoever that Jacob guy is, and because Lantern said, oh, well, Jacob always flags my channel. I'm like, well, Lantern, it's probably whoever that Jacob guy is. I said, Mattman doesn't like it, which is so ironic, because no one in our community likes Mattman. No one likes Savage Batman and Cyrax and whoever that Jacob idiot is and all those other stupid motherfuckers. So I said, Lantern, it's probably a combination of people. But I'm like, that fucking blows ass that Lantern can't even fucking... He has to do every single show on Unlisted, and that's fucking bullshit, And there's got to be some way that someone could help Lantern, because they never flagged Lantern's videos before, and then Lantern's scared to death to lose his channel. I mean, I would be every single video they're flagging away, and I'm like, oh my god, this is fucking bullshit, So it sucks, Visions. It absolutely it's a sucky situation. So what's up, Joey? Good to see you. Cave says it's great news. It is. Thanks, Mr. Landon, for the super chat donation. I mean, for the 9 million donation, buddy. He says, well, howdy, Joey. Howdy, Joey, with the numbers. You remember that guy that comes in your chat hundreds of times under new profile asking you to unban them? That's Jacob. Oh, is that him? Okay. Well, he hasn't been in my chat in quite a while, Pixel. I guess I blocked either all of his alternate accounts or a lot of them. Because I have no idea who that Jacob guy is. Especially like when Landon's like, oh yeah, he's in our Discords. I'm like, is he in your Discord, Landon? I said, or is he in Zach's Discord? Oh, no, I'm sorry, Zach doesn't have one anymore. I said, is he in Yak's? I said, is he in Visions? Is he in Joey's? I'm like, I don't really care. Because if Jacob hangs out with Matt, I certainly don't care. Because anyone that associates with Matt, man, they probably are a pedophile. Because Matt was grooming that one guy. Well, now he's an adult, but at the time when Matt Man was hanging out with him, Pixel, right? Visions, he was what, 14, 15? That's insanity. That's absolutely insanity. It's insane. I need to use the restroom. 2 minutes, I'll be right back. YouTube is fun usually, but man, crazy times. Crazy times. I'll be back. I need to go tinkle, and I'll be right back. So, 2 minutes. All right. Okay. All right. Anyway, that's my 2 cents on all that stuff. But that's crazy, Visions. I knew it was one of those guys because I remember it was you, me, Lantern, Museum. I think that's everybody. And now don't quote me, Visions. You said something, because I know people in this community are stickler, like, you gotta say it precise, Fears. I don't recall what Vision said, but you said something to the effect of, oh shit, we haven't been live for 30 minutes. And I was like, really? I'm like, well, what happened? I remember me asking you what happened. And you're like, oh shit, someone flagged the video and it's down. And I was like, for what? And I thought it was because Museum showed the penis, or the Zach AI shit, or whatever the hell it was. But it was really that son of a bitch Robbie flagging your fucking video. Oh, that motherfucker. Oh my god. I don't understand why somebody hasn't flagged Robbie's channel and got Robbie's channel taken down. Because he doesn't deserve a channel, Matt Man doesn't deserve a channel, and whoever that Jacob guy is, and Savage Batman, and Cyrex, and all those other fucking idiots, it's ridiculous. That's lunacy. That's wow. Wow. Classic Fierce quote. Wow. That's insane. Well, I'm sorry you got a, did you get a strike for that, Visions? Or was it, oh no, it was just a copy. So they probably gave you a warning. Oh, man. Oh, Lord. Well, I appreciate you guys updating me on all this shit, because, again, I always find out about it here in the chat, because I'm not in the Discord. So whenever I find out, I'm like, oh, shit, really? I'm like, that fucking happened? I'm like, oh, wow, what the fuck? Anyway, let's see. I forgot their first original account, but they make, oh, yeah, they make several a week, Pixel. You're welcome, Fears. Well, thanks, Lantern. Appreciate that. Vision says, that's Jacob. Ah, okay. Because I've never talked to him. I never will talk to him. If he's anyone associated with Matt, man, I'm like, there's the front door. I don't want to talk to you. I want nothing to do with you. You know? Because I'm an actual good, decent human being. I would never harm a child. Those idiots, you know, Pixel, the amount of shit you told me about with Matt, man. Remember the whole laptop situation? I wasn't there for it, but Pixel said something like, oh, Fears, I questioned Matt, man, about his laptop, and he got all nervous. I can only imagine the sick, disgusting stuff that's on that motherfucker's laptop. It's probably insane. Oh, man. It makes me sick even talking about it. Anyway, let's continue on. Was just about to say it's the same guy. Okay, well, I appreciate Visions and Pixel giving me an update. Well, I'm sorry that you got a... well, I mean, it's not that bad, Visions. You got a... It's not a... What is it? It's not a copyright strike. It's a... they took it down for privacy. Because you absolutely 100% could do a counterclaim if it's a copyright strike. Because I've counterclaimed things, and I've struck people's videos. I'm probably the master at it. And I've gotten people's videos down for privacy. Only when I'm in it. Only when I'm in it. But, yeah, I forgot. You cannot do a counterclaim on a privacy thing. It's bullshit. That's crazy. Wow. Let's see. Don't start spamming. You know what, Pixel? I don't care. Lantern loves the tomatoes. I love ketchup. So, Lantern, spam away. Lantern, instead of tomatoes, put bottles of ketchup in the chat, Lantern. Could you? Because if I sliced a tomato, all the acid, you know, in the juice and all the seeds and all the stuff like in a tomato, that will fuck up my stomach. But for some reason, whenever I eat tater tots and I eat ketchup with tater tots, or if I put ketchup on my burger, ketchup has never bothered my stomach, not once. So it's kind of weird. Probably because it's just the sauce and it's not all the other bullshit in there. So Lantern, put ketchup in the chat instead of tomatoes. That would be great. Spamming takes away XP, y'all, for the crown. It's a new... Oh, is it? Oh, okay. My dog is wearing the cone of shame. Oh, really, Kate? What happened? Why are you shaming your dog? What happened? Let me know. Let's see. The first night was Zach's penis. The second night was Robbie. Oh, okay, that's right. Yep. I remember that. That's right. Because I remember me, you, Visions, and Lantern was kind of sleeping or whatever, you know, as always. And Museum was asking me all questions like, Fierce, do you think this is real? And I was like, I hope not. I'm like, it better not be real. I'm like, no one better have jizzed on my couch. I love my couch. I lay on my couch while I watch the movies. I'm like, I hope it isn't real. Thank God it wasn't real. And then you're right. You're right, Visions. The second night was, I just didn't know who flagged it. So it's nice to know. Thank you for updating me, buddy. Because I remember, I was in there, you're in there, Landon was asleep, or half awake or whatever, and then Museum, and then you said something, I wish I could remember, but you said something to the effect of, oh shit, we haven't been live for 30 minutes, and I was like, really? I'm like, how was that? And you're like, oh, someone flagged it. And I was like, oh, fuck. So that's what happened. Robbie, you son of a bitch. Oh my God. That little bastard. Oh my God. Anyway, let's continue on. Let's see. Kate says my dog has a sty on her eye. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, I hope she feels better. My dog has a sty on her eye. She keeps trying to paw at it, so she has to wear the cone. Oh, yeah, the thing that goes around the neck. Styes are bad. I've never gotten a sty on this eye. I always get styes on this one. But, knock on wood, I haven't had one in quite a while, Kate. Because you have whenever you get one, I always go to Walmart, and they have a little tiny, I mean, very tiny bottle, and it says Sty on the bottle, and it's in red letters, and you can get it at Walmart, and it's a tiny bottle. It's probably about that tall and about, I don't know, maybe about that wide, and you just put a little dab on your finger, and then you just put it around your eye and on the sty, and then You do that for like 3 or 4 days, and then eventually the sty goes away. And styes hurt. They fucking suck. So I've had one, Kate, and it's fucking horseshit. I can't stand them. They hurt so bad. Anyway, all right, time for some film reviews. Here we go. So I did the top 10 film classes. I did Arby's video. Great job, Visions. I did 1, 2, 3 D-Man. D-Man, nice work. Nice work. Keep them coming, buddy. I'm gonna review more of your garden videos tomorrow because I haven't got to the garden videos, but I will review them tomorrow. So garden videos tomorrow, and then the rest of D-Man's squirrel videos. I try to keep up. Try to get as many squirrel video reviews in here as I can. All right, here we go. So Anaconda. I watched the rest of it last night. Definitely the 1997 one, way better. But I will say this, it's a nice homage, nice rehash. Nice reimagining of it. This one's 10 times more funnier. The original Anaconda had a couple of jokes in it, but I knew there was going to be a lot more jokes because Jack Black is a fucking genius. He is one of the most funniest guys in Hollywood. I'd love to work with Jack Black. He's a star on many levels. He can sing. He can dance. He's in a band, Tenacious D. They play great fucking music. And he's an actor. So he's multi-talented on many levels. So here we go. So Anaconda. Anaconda reboot. Here we go. So it's all of these. It is a comedy. It is action. There's action in action. It is an adventure movie. People do die in it, so it is. It's got. It's not a horror movie. It's got horror elements. So horror elements. It is a reboot for sure, and a sequel a little bit. So it is. It's a reboot / kind of a sequel to the original 1997 one. Basically, it takes place years and years and years and years and years after the first Anaconda comes out. And Paul Rudd's character, they're all 4 of these are buddies, and they made a bunch of like short films, and they went to film school, and they wanted to all work together one day in Hollywood. She gave up the dream to be a mother. He actually tried to go to Hollywood, and all he gets is like a few little guest star appearances, like on like ER type of shows. Like in one of the first scenes, you meet Paul Rudd's character. He's playing a nurse, and then he plays a doctor, and he's trying different impressions, and they're like, just say the line normal, or you're fired. They're like, if we get another impression, if we get another like howdy partner, then we're gonna fucking fire you. And he tries it one more time, and they're like, you suck as an actor, get out of here. He works with Jack Black, so they both work for a wedding company that makes wedding videos. So their Hollywood careers are not going the way they wanted to. And they used to make videos together, kind of like how me, Zach, and Dave do, you know, and how me and my buddy Eric and Tom did with all the Jackass stuff back in the day. So he goes to his birthday and says, hey, I found our original short film. You should check it out. They check it out. He gets the brilliant idea. Listen, man, remember when Anaconda came out? And then Jack's like, oh, yeah, Anaconda's fucking great. He's like, why don't we actually go to the like Amazon and actually shoot like a reboot / sequel to it? And then his character's like, are you fucking serious? And he's like, I'm dead serious. We should fucking do it. And then he's like, well, how much do you think it'll be? And then they actually go and do it. While they're there, oh, hang on, she's not. There's another woman that's actually trying to kill an anaconda that's real big for money. And so by either mistake or design, they actually get caught up in a Anaconda 1997 like actual situation. And then Jack's like, you know what? Even though we're shooting this movie, like we're kind of in like the 97 Anaconda. And he kind of looks to the camera, so he breaks the fourth wall. So it's kind of a parody, too, of Anaconda as well. So I'll write down parody. So it's all that. It's a parody, a reboot, a sequel. It's got horror elements. It's adventure, it's action, it's comedy. So I like the little winks. I like the little nods to the original because they're paying a homage to the original source material. But is it better than the original? Hell no. I'm going to write down the first one, way better. And D-Man, I put it as big as I possibly could because it is. The first one, way better. Way better. But this one, it is funny. It's a great comedy. And there's a lot of hints. Had a couple cameos. Jennifer Lopez. Vic told me, Fears, wait till the very end. Jennifer Lopez at the very end offers Jack Black's character a job and says, I liked your reimagining of Anaconda. We want you to direct the new version of Anaconda. And Jack's like, are you fucking serious? And she's like, oh, I'm dead serious. So nice Jennifer Lopez cameo. So Ice Cube had a cameo. So 2 original actors. I wish they would have got Eric Stoltz in there. That would have been nice, but they did not. So 2 original cast members. Would I recommend it? It's funny, but it may not be everyone's cup of tea. That's all I'll say. So would I recommend it? I'm going to say watch it if you want to. I got a laugh out of it, but definitely like the original Anaconda way better. Like the original Anaconda is almost a 10 out of 10. I think I gave the original one like a 9 out of 10. This one I'm probably going to give it, I'll give it an 8.8 out of 10. So 8.8 out of 10. Watch it if you want. My favorite kill, because it's so ironic, the snake handler gets killed. You would think, oh, that would be the last person to die, right? Is the snake handler. No, it is not. The snake handler is like one of the first people that dies. And I was like, oh, shit, that's very ironic. I'm like, he should be the master. He's the snake handler. He should be the master of the snakes. Probably not. So, yeah. Snake handler kill. That's probably my favorite. There's other kills, but that's one of my favorite. My favorite scene, probably when Jack Black and, spoiler alert, probably when Jack Black and Paul Rudd's character actually kill their version of the gigantic snake in their version of the movie. So killing the snake is probably my second favorite, because I do not like snakes. I do not like them. I hate snakes. I can't stand them. I've held a snake to try to get over my fear, and it's in some of the old vlogs. I got over a little bit of my fear, but every time I see I'm not afraid of little tiny garden snakes. I'm talking about the fucking massive ones. When me and Dave went to the zoo, there was this black kind of tannish one, and it was fucking massive. And the lady, I got the lady on camera, and you guys know what vlog I'm talking about, where I look at the snake feeder, and I'm like, better you than me. And she's like, and then off camera, she's like, oh, you don't like snakes? I'm like, no, I don't. I hate snakes. I'm like, you would not pay me enough money to do your job. She's like, oh, it's not that bad. I just open up a door and put a little mouse or put a rat in there and they eat it. I'm like, yeah, but what if that snake, when you opened up that little door, what if it jumped out at you? I'm like, or what if it crawled out of the hole real quick? I'm like, you guys would be fucked. She's like, oh, well, they don't do that. I'm like, well, how do you know? I'm like, it's a live animal. I'm like, it hasn't happened yet, but it could happen. She's like, well, it's never happened to me. And I was like, I wouldn't take that chance. No fucking way. Fears is a wuss. I'm a wuss. So killing the snake. Like, people have snakes for pets. Fuck that noise. No way. No way. That's my second favorite scene. My first favorite scene, probably when they're actually shooting, their version of Anaconda, because there's a lot of funny scenes. So, shooting their version. of the 97 film. I do, if I had to pick a third one, probably Ice Cube's cameo. That was fucking hilarious. I really enjoyed Ice Cube's cameo. I was laughing my ass off. I was like, oh, that's pretty, I'm like, that's funny. I'm like, can't do an Anaconda film without the Ice Cube. I'm like, nice. I like it. I like it a lot. So, yeah. 8.8 out of 10. I'm just going to say, I wouldn't recommend it, but watch it if you want to. I got a couple of good laughs out of it. So, it's a decent comedy. So, decent comedy. There we are. All right. Killdozer. Oh, yeah. Let me catch up with the fans. D-Man says, thanks. What's Sty Eye? Hope you feel better, Fears. Oh, no, I'm fine. Kate was telling me that her dog has a sty. And I said, I've had styes before. And I said, in order to get rid of them, I went to Walmart and they have this little bottle of like ointment, like it's medicine, and you have to rub it around your eye, and you have to, like, I usually get styes, like right at the bottom, you know, that's usually where they go. You have to put a little bit of that ointment, that medicine on them, and you do that pretend stories for like, I don't know, 3 or 4 days, and then they're eventually gone. But man, those fuckers hurt. They're bad. Oh my god. So yeah. Oh, hang on. All right, Killdozer. Here we go. Oh my gosh. Quite cheese. A lot of cheese in this. But good cheese. I thought it was hilarious. So yeah. Vision's definitely worth the watch, buddy. I was laughing my ass off. Like, oh god, you know, don't kill me, Dozer, don't kill me. And I'm like, well, obviously he's going to kill you, you know, so. Killdozer, it's both horror and it's sci-fi because a meteorite comes from space, lands in Africa where these construction crew, they're building something, and the meteorite hits, and it's half a rock, half a life form, and they try to move the rock, and as they try to move the rock with the big ass dozer, the life form comes out of the rock and takes the form of the dozer, and it like kind of possesses the dozer, and I guess the aliens are mad at humans because the dozer starts killing anything and everything. It doesn't just kill like the people, it kills like their entire construction site, and they're like, oh shit, like, well, now we got to deal with this fucking thing. So it's both horror and sci-fi. It is funny. It's pretty funny. Funny, definitely cheesy, but not too much cheese. So not too much, but it is cheesy. Give me 1 second here. Let's see what else. Let's see. Horror, sci-fi, funny, cheesy, not too much cheese. Would I recommend it? It's definitely worth at least one watch, Visions and Pixel and all my other horror movie friends. It's worth watching once, at least. I loved it. I thought it was hilarious. I'm definitely going to watch it again around Halloween time. So, yeah. Worth watching at least once. I'm going to give it a big thumbs up. Thumbs up. I'm going to rate it. It was shot in the 70s. It's 74 minutes. So, it's not too long. 74 minutes. They must have shot it on a shoestring budget because the production value, it looks okay. So, shoestring budget. It was shot in 1974, so shot in 1974. I'm gonna give it an 8.7. So out of 10. So it was a decent watch. Was it the best horror movie? No. But it was a decent watch. So 8.7 out of 10. Decent watch. funny. There are some scary moments in it. Not a lot, but some. It kind of reminded me of Killer Clowns. Now, Killer Clowns that one's way more cheesier than this one, but it had the same kind of shooting style, kind of like Killer Clowns. That, like, oh, we're gonna make it funny and violent and scary. So, it's a decent watch. Some scary moments. The best kill in it, is when the dozer flips a blue truck, and in the back of the blue truck is a bunch of gasoline barrels, and basically he flips the car over, and it makes the car explode. So that's the best kill, in my opinion. So the best kill is blue truck explosion. My two favorite scenes, obviously when they kill the monster, because the dozer becomes the monster. So it's also a monster movie, basically, too. Monster. The alien that inhabits the dozer becomes the monster. So, killing of the dozer is my second favorite. Killing of the dozer. And I would say whenever that guy in the blue truck gets killed, that's a great scene. That's probably my favorite scene. So, blue truck scene. Again, I don't even know if I would recommend this one because it is very cheesy. But I wrote down it's worth watching at least once. So, it's a decent watch. 8.7 out of 10. So, yeah. So, there we are. Tonight's watches. Let's go to the wall, shall we? Poor Puppers, Fears Anaconda, Don't Want None. Finish it, Fears. Oh, I did. I finished the movie last night, and it was a decent watch. Yeah. Howdy, Pretend Stories. Oh yeah. All right, let's go to the wall and pick something for tonight, my friends. All right, here we go. Let's see here. Oh, man. Oh, what do I want? You know what? I'm going to watch a classic, Christine. John Carpenter's Christine. I've only ever seen bits of it. Quite the classic. I love John Carpenter movies. Time for a classic, my friends. Another movie where some type of entity brings a car to life. They've done a lot of that. Dozer, Maximum Overdrive, Stephen King's. Now this one. So there we are. So that is tonight's watch. So I can't wait to sit and watch it all the way through, my friends. Let's see here. Thank you for the 3 likes. Here, let me refresh the page, because Dave always says refresh the page, because sometimes I've got more likes than that, so hang on. Give me a second here. Can't wait to... Nope, I've got 3 likes. Let's see. I reviewed the 2 movies. Dave, I think I'm going to save your reviews for tomorrow, so... I think that's a good place to stop, because I've been going 2 hours and 44 minutes, plus it's 8:50, and Lanner's going to start around 9 or 9:30, so I think that's a good place to stop. So we almost went 3 hours, almost. I apologize in advance for all the interruptions. That's another reason. If the pizza things would stop, then I wouldn't get... I wouldn't get... that's another reason why I get behind on the chat, is because constantly me getting up and dealing with them. So, yeah. You ever seen Killdozer 2? I think it was released in early... Oh, really? They've got a sequel to it? Well, I have to watch the trailer. Let's end on that. So, here we go. Killdozer 2 trailer. I had no idea, Tylenol, that there was even a sequel to it. So let me try to find it. Oh, this will be the last thing that I watch. And then Lantern, it's all you, buddy. It's all you. Wow. Well, thanks, Tylenol. Let's see if it's worthy of the movie watch list, you know? Because the first one was not that bad. Kill Dozer 2 trailer. Let's see. Okay, I found the first trailer. Let's see here. I can't seem to find it. It may be one of those hard to find trailers. I can't seem to find it. Is it Tylenol? Is it just Killdozer 2? Because that's what I wrote in. I wrote Killdozer 2 trailer, and it's not popping up. I can't seem to find it. Well, that stinks because I really wanted to see it. It was more of a real life. Oh, okay. I thought it was an actual. Oh, okay. I thought it was an actual movie. It's not a movie. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. I got you. All right. Well, I'm just gonna write in real life situation because Tylenol just said me it was on the news. Okay. All right. Well, that about sums it up for today, my friends. I will see you guys tomorrow. As always, I'm going to do a show right before Yak's tomorrow. Look out for Yak's rants and his video gameplay. I don't even know what he calls his show on Saturdays because on Tuesday, he's got the Retro Tuesday. So look out for Yak's show tomorrow. I don't really know what he calls the Saturday one, but anyway, I'm taking off. But besides the interruptions, it was a really good show. Covered a lot of topics, and I'm glad you guys had fun. I always have fun hanging out with you guys. And again, thank you all for all the sticker donations, as always. I get a lot more sticker donations than actual like super chat donations, but when I do, usually Museum hooks me up with a super chat donation at least once a month. I can't thank you guys enough. I appreciate all the love and the support and the comments and the views and the super chat donations and the super sticker donations and the fan mail. And I apologize for any and all drama that I've ever caused any of you guys. And I hope things get back to normal soon because I absolutely cannot stand drama. But I had to clear my name because Randall definitely over-dramatized all that situation. I sent him 3 messages, and that's it. And I was like, wow. So I'm glad that we all covered that. Good day to you all. See you later, Kate. Nice to meet you. Have a great night. Nice to meet you, too, Nick. It was very nice, and I hope you will stay subscribed. And, Nick, be sure to subscribe to my other channel, my main channel, FearsMan26. Lantern says, fuck the haters, fuck the trolls. I couldn't have said it any better, Lantern. I couldn't have said it any better. Like and subscribe, folks. Thank you. Peace out, y'all. That's right. That's right, Lampy. Screw the trolls. Again, Lantern, you're preaching to the choir. I couldn't have said it any better, my friends. Couldn't have said it any better. All right. As always, time for some plugs. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my buddy Vic Rules 6666. Like, comment, subscribe to Strongbear19. Like, comment, subscribe to his lovely lady, our friend, our pal, Tina, Mama Bear 06. Follow the myth, the man, the actual legend. I'm not a legend, but I appreciate you guys telling me that I'm a legend. The actual legend, Mr. Lantern 1986. Subscribe to my buddy Visions, Exhumed Visions. Buy some cool merch at exhumedvisions.com. Why? Because he actually makes some really cool fucking merch. Can't wait to do my unboxing, Visions. Vision says, Fears, thanks for the stream. No worries, buddy. Always a pleasure. Always happy to do it. Subscribe to my friend D-Man, D-Man2351, the master of the squirrel videos, and the master of the garden. You know, him and Mrs. D-Man working on those gardens. That's right. So, yeah. That's not true, Kate. I have a feeling that Bukkake will come back. And maybe sometime, I hope. I hope he does. By the way, subscribe to Fangirl Kate. I want Bukkake to come back because I vowed, I'm a man of my word, Bukkake, I will never read not ever one of your Discord messages ever again. I think he still watches from the shadows. I could be wrong, but I hope he comes back someday. I really, because I miss Bukkake in the chat, but I hope he'll be back. I really do. Anyway, last but certainly not least, follow my buddy Randall, Cameo Man 2021, and his second channel, The Mayor of Magic, and subscribe to the host with the most, Fears. FearsMan26 on TikTok. Let's get me to 9,000. FearsMan26 on YouTube. That's the main channel. And follow my second channel at Fears Vlogs. And Fears loves you guys. And Fears cares about you guys. And this is Fears signing off. Peace. Deuces. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace!